You already see what time it is, man. It's your boys in the building. Your boy Dove Q and the GOAT. What's up with you, brother?
I can't say nothing but come on in, wipe your feet, ring the bell. Hey man, don't bring that bullshit on up in here. Y'all see what time it is, man. It's Black Cat Panther Podcast, and we got a question for everybody out there. Are these injuries in OTAs a major concern for you guys? Now, we know that we let a lot of Iron Men out the building. It's a lot of guys that we let walk that didn't have these injury concerns. You know what I mean, Q?
Yes, sir, of course. You know, there's a guy that's hailing from the state of New York. That wasn't an injury concern. But as we look around, the number one thing that's going down now, Wanham, outside linebacker, injured, having complications with his injury right now, with the surgery that went on. And guess what? The guy that was set
Yeah.
up to back him up has gotten injured exactly behind him. DJ Johnson got injured today, tore his knee. It's always some shit, man. It's always something going on, man. What's up with you, Go? How you feeling?
Well, I'm looking at it like this. A lot of these guys are getting hurt in the OTAs, organized team activities, with shirts, no pads, a helmet, limited time outside. Like they're doing drills outside for like 30 to 45 minutes, going in the classroom and doing most of their work in the classroom. These guys are tearing ACL, quadricep injuries, pulling shit. I'm concerned about the off season activities that they were doing. A lot of the off season training that these guys were doing. Like, who's in shape? Who's in shape when you come to OTAs and we're having all these injuries to supposedly key players, key positions. I told you guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and that's what. But I'm trying to tell you, man. I've played, I've seen, I've watched a lot of football, a lot of training camps, a lot of practice sessions and things like that, from minor leagues to college to whatever. And when you start to see things like this, and I already told you that our pass rush was going to be lackluster. I told you we had three guys across the front in a Derek Brown, Shy Tuttle, and Ashawn Robinson. That was pretty much the same technique. Only Ashawn Robinson was sort of considered a three tech out there in that tackle position. But nobody wanted to, oh man, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that. Our pass rush now, Q, everybody out here in the chat, is going to be
Mm-hmm.
non existent. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if we're already having injuries, because I told y'all about Miles Sanders last year, but I stood down that injury wasn't going to take him about 2 3 weeks to heal. That groin injury lingered on that guy all year. And you seen a 12, 1,300 yard rusher reduced to what did he have, Q? Nothing, pretty much. Nothing. Nothing to talk about.
Peanuts. Peanuts.
Nothing to talk about. So now you telling me you getting ready, you got edge rusher that only had two times that had 8 sacks, two times in his career, and another one that had 9.5, the most ever in his career. Now he got 9.5 on a championship defense, a championship motivated defense. Now here it is, you're getting catapulted into the position of being the guy without the up and coming guy, supposedly up and coming guy that you had to help you. It's not gonna be good, Q. It's not gonna be good there, buddy.
Well,
That's
and
what
this is the thing that I never understand. OTAs is always is optional. This is where we get into the mandatory part. But for you to
yes.
come into OTAs and you're out of shape, you're pulling, you're tearing stuff. What have you been doing this
Yes.
whole off season? Cuz have you not been taking this training regimen seriously enough to be able to come in here and not have to pull or tear something? Like, this is
In short,
crazy. Yes. We haven't even
in
gotten in
short,
pads yet. Haven't. I'm I'm sitting here go like we just beginning and we already on the defense now, starting to look depleted already, just getting in here. Now we just got guys like Ashawn Robinson and some of those guys through the door. They're fine for the moment. The number one thing we were talking about with them is consistency. Well, now you telling me Josie Jewell and Shaq Thompson is the best bet to go along with Clowney. Be mindful, Shaq Thompson himself is coming off of a broken leg. We don't know what he could look like this year. He could be
yes,
a
sir.
shell of himself because when we last seen him, he was physical and he was good, but a broken leg could change how you play your game at what, 33? Is he 33? Somewhat in
30
there.
something. Somewhere in there.
Okay.
He's on the last he got one more year of that contract extension left.
Mm-hmm.
And just like you said, a broken leg, you can be like, you don't know. See, it's all about psyche and how these guys rehab, y'all. If they rehab and they say, oh man, I'm coming back, this ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Injuries happen, boom. But if you're saying, damn, that's how I broke my leg last time. I made that move right there, or I was running parallel to the sideline and step wrong, or where I come back and I step into the hole, and then you second guess, or you that much second guessing yourself, you that much late. And let's don't say Shaq is like the top tier linebacker right now at the
Mm-hmm.
position. He's good, he's serviceable, but it ain't like
Well,
he can take a step back.
go. The number one thing for a middle linebacker is lateral movement, agility, first
Uh,
step.
that's, there
Oh
you
my
go.
God.
Which way did you
Shut
go, George? Which way did you go?
Guys, shout out to Elaine with that 299 super sticker. We appreciate you. Make sure you go over there. You see it right there. Panther Theory. Subscribe to his channel. Show that love. Make sure, hey, we all one Panther family over here. Show that love over there. Like and subscribe to his channel as well. Very informative guy. He will hit
Very,
you in the
very
head with those
informative.
analytics and stats. So you better be ready.
Better be ready.
Go.
But
I'm
yes,
I'm
sir.
concerned when physical ability, without even any mental preparation, now has started to have these boys deteriorate in front of our eyes. Now,
But see, that it's just like you
mm-hmm,
said. The off-season regiment, workout regiment, and this this 2024 Panthers team is full of a lot of hired guns. I've told you about all these free agents. You don't build a team in free agency. You build through the draft. How serious are a lot of these free agents taking this to? Because this week was the first week of mandatory OTAs.
mm-hmm.
Check it. Those guys weren't here. When Canales and them went back up to those press conferences, they were getting asked a lot of questions. Where's Eddie Pinero? Where's Clowney? Where's this guy? Where's that guy? Oh, we called them. We talked to them on the phone, this and that. What were they doing, Q?
Your guess is good as mine.
What were
Obviously
they
they're not
doing?
working out because when you come out here in shorts and a t-shirt and you pulling hammies like Xavier Leggett pulled his hammy, You walking around, you seeing some of these guys, and you stay seeing the injuries just rack up. Like, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but this is just where we are right now. You brought in a lot of these guys that had prior and pre-existing injuries. I mean,
Yeah,
you signed Wanham knowing that he was hurt.
that
Then
he was.
what makes it
Yeah,
worse is the guy who's behind him, Chase on, so far as a no-show. You haven't
yes.
heard him not one bit. Chase on. Now be mindful, Jacksonville did away with this young guy because they felt like he just was not it. And we picked him up, paid him $5 million, and brought him right on in through the door. So,
Well, Q. Uh,
mhm.
I heard he wasn't taking things seriously. That was one thing
well,
too.
well, well. I'll be do tell. Go do tell.
And like you just said, Jacksonville said he wasn't it. They didn't want to go. They didn't want to spend no more time, no more resources in trying to get this guy to the level that he needed to be at. So one thing about it, something that I had read was that he was not mentally getting it. So therefore, he was something is
Hmm.
distracting this young man.
So what you telling
Almost like
me?
a C.J. Henderson type deal.
CJ Henderson 2.0. I'm glad you
There,
said it before I got it out.
there you go.
A
There you go.
first round pick that just can't seem to put the pieces together. We put him on the scrapboard, and now we're playing checkers. We right here playing
But
checkers.
it's amazing to me how you
Mhm.
can take a first round pick, say Jacksonville, a team like Jacksonville, who's in the hunt of their respected division right now as it stands. They go right now, they're in the hunt. Last year, playoff team, the year before that, playoff team. You know, once they got their coaching staff stable, turn around in the playoff hunt, in that division. Now, they can come off of a first round pick like, all right, 2, 3 years, I'm done with it. He's
Mhm.
not what we want, what we need him to be. He's not getting it mentally, physically, whatever. He can't understand our system, whatever. They can get off. They can see what it is they need to CQ to get off, to make a trade with somebody like Carolina. That we're Mr. Fix It around here.
Oh
We
no, not
supposedly
Mr.
fix
Fix It.
all these players. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're Bill Nye the Science Guy or something about it. We can fix anything.
Mhm.
I don't understand it.
Well, go. Our GM day one when he got hired, he said you don't bring in hurt players. And since he's been here, all he has done was brought in hurt players. So I'm a bit
Well,
confused well, I'm not confused. I know why he did it because they were cheap. They were available. Nobody wanted
cheap,
them.
cheap. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
in order to build a roster, you got to bet on a lot of these guys to come out here and be worth a damn. Unfortunately, like I said, we're starting to see the short end of the stick before we even get to camp. And that's not good because let me tell you something, Go. And I'm gonna be as honest as I can be, and I plan on being as honest as I can be to the Black Cat community. Shout out to Justin Long, man. What's up with you, brother? Um, this year defense will not exist on this team. I hope you understand that. There will not be any sacks. There will not be look like it's not gonna be too much run stopping either.
Mm-hmm.
I know we addressed it. We got A Train, or what's his name? A. Sean Robinson to
Hey,
go along with
Sean.
Derek Brown and Tuttle.
He might not be no damn train this year. Train might go off the track.
I think Brown is a dominant D tackle in this league. He can stop the run, but I don't believe in Tuttle and I don't believe in Ashawn Robinson to be able to come out here and now listen to me when I say this consistently do his job on 3 to 4 downs. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Every down. These are not every
okay.
down type of guys. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
I I hate to do that. And then I will move on. I'll let you get to that in a minute. But when you go to the linebacker level, your starting caliber linebacker is already injured. Your backup that you just drafted a year ago is injured. You just got a guy in from Jacksonville. You don't understand if he's going to be decent or not. And you got him in a fill-in. And then the moving pieces is Shaq Thompson coming back with a broken leg. Josie Jewell is the only safe product that you brought in, but you don't know how well all this is going to mesh together. Looking at the linebacker core, just taking a look at it. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not seeing a standout guy in the front seven other
Okay.
than Derek Brown.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. Q just made a prediction, y'all. And I'm going into warning, overload systems. Okay. And once again, like I said, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm gonna just fuck it. Here it is in June before the season. I'm getting ready to make a prediction. Q. I'm sorry, I got to do it. I'm getting ready to make a prediction, and a lot of people are not gonna like this. Even the A1 day ones, y'all not gonna like this. What I'm getting ready to say, what's gonna come out my mouth. But I'm gonna be right here with you. Every game, every Sunday. We ain't got no Thursdays. We ain't got no Mondays. So every Sunday, y'all, Q just said Derek Brown. We gonna end up trading Derek Brown. Maybe not this year, might be next year. But did you just hear the positions that he named that's gonna be lackluster or non-existent just this year? We don't have but one pick in every round come next year. You're still building a team, rebuilding a team if you don't want to say that bad word. You're going to have to get off a piece or some pieces.
Well, that's a
People
little
ask,
extreme, Go.
okay, look, you remember when this guy asked me, he said, you're going to have to get off one of them, Go, maybe both of them. And he was talking about Brian Burns and Derek Brown. You remember that, Q? And I said I wasn't getting off neither one of them. And at that time, it was Derek Brown, Brian Burns, J.C. Horn, Jeremy Chin. You know what I'm saying? Before that season, those were our cornerstone pieces. You remember they said that cornerstone pieces that they were going to build this defense of this young team with. Before we went and got the quarterback and all that stuff and moved up and everything, how we were going to build this team. You remember that? How many of those cornerstone pieces are
Yeah.
here now, Q? How
Um.
many?
Well, I mean, you got Derek Brown, and then, well, J.C.
How
Horn.
many
That's a
pieces?
cornerstone
How many
too.
pieces does it
Just
take
two.
to build a house or a platform or anything that cornerstone? How many cornerstones they got? They got to be at least
We
4 or 5
we we only got
to build
two,
it right.
Go, and
Okay,
that's if
and we got
healthy,
2.
your cornerback, and that's your D tackle that you just paid a 3-year deal, 4-year deal to.
Okay, 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 okay.
I
We
don't
got
see
2.
Brown getting traded either. King JP. That's
Okay,
going being a little bit
okay,
extreme.
okay, okay, King. What I'm saying, y'all didn't see McCaffrey. Y'all
Mm.
didn't see DJ Moore. Y'all didn't see this one. You didn't see them not playing Cam last year out.
Yeah,
Cause
well,
every time they back against the wall, they have. Not something that they end up doing because they were trying to get ahead of the game, playing a chess move. They back themselves in the corner and they have to do this, Q. They ain't gonna wanna come off of them. They're gonna have to get more picks, either for your offense, and you know who I'm talking about, to get more help. Because we're steady getting UFL wide receivers. Why you steady bringing them in here? Ask me that question then.
well,
If that ain't gonna happen,
well. Go. I'll say this right here. I think Derek Brown is secure. They
okay,
signed him his money. Well, they had to sign somebody out of the bunch. When you lose Frankie Louvu, which is a pillar on your linebacker core, the youngest, brightest guy you had in the linebacker core, then you turn around, you lose edge rusher Brian Burns, which 24, 25-year-old guy, you don't ever see it. Two of them walking in one season. You had to pay Derek Brown because the optics of it, just like how you always tell me, the optics
Mm-hmm.
of firing another coach would look bad. Well, the optics of not paying Derek Brown would have sent a message to the locker room that we don't reward good work. We don't reward players coming out here playing well. And so you had to do that for optics' sake. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put that Derek Brown to the side. Like I said, I love
Q,
DB.
Q,
I'm a
Q,
huge
will you
DB
do me a
fan.
favor? Will you do me a favor? I'm driving. Will you read the real HHENT comment for me there, please?
He said one pick per round is fine. Just have to hit at least rounds 1 to 3.
When have we
Okay.
done that, Q? So you need multiple picks for a team that has multiple holes at premier positions. You're going to have to rebuild this team through the draft at some point in time. You can try as much as you may. Try as much as you may to duct tape. How long we been duct taping, Q?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, go. Before they trade Derek Brown, and this is my pushback to you. Before they
Okay.
trade Derek Brown, they'll walk J.C. Horn up ass up out this door. They'll do that first.
But who has the
Just
trade
saying.
value, though?
Well, of course. Well, think about it now. Hold on. We understand one person is a cornerstone, but if you learn anything from the Eagles, you didn't trade Fletcher Cox when the rest of the team crumbled around him. You kept him and you built that defense around Fletcher Cox. Don't be foolish. And you let that guy retire here as a Panther because he is that dominant. So don't be a fool. That's all I'm saying, Carolina. Don't be foolish. This guy should be here for the foreseeable future. And I'm not even worried about him getting traded because if they do that, you, I'm going to be real with you, go. If they trade Derek Brown, that shit be good, say about 10 years, it's going to be real live and in color. You understand me?
We told them not to be a fool and don't trade Brian Burns. Now you traded Brian Burns and got back shit. Let's be honest, man. Drop your gloves off, man. Let's go bare knuckle. Fuck it. Let's go bare knuckle. You traded Brian Burns and you got back shit. You
Well, go.
understand what I'm saying? Now
You
I
you,
didn't
you
think they was gonna
waited,
trade Brian Burns.
but that was on Scott Fitterer because Scott Fitterer waited so long he devalued his asset that he was trying to keep. So there's a business side to this thing too. And when you dangle a carrot in front of everybody and everybody know that you're hungry, and what they gonna do? Well, what you think they gonna do, go? Are they gonna bite on the carrot that you out there dangling out there, or they gonna say, man, shit, I go to my grocery store and get my own carrot. I'll just wait for later on because, like I said, the carrot is gonna become available later on. That's
Yeah,
what everybody did. The Giants
yeah.
said that they saw Brian Burns as a commodity. They said, okay, y'all don't want to pay him, we'll take him and pay him. And we'll pair him with Kayvon Thibodeau and Dexter Lawrence and that linebacker, I can't ever remember his name, which was he made a Pro Bowl last year. We'll pair him and we'll have those guys as the pillars of our defense. That was an ingenious move by them. It's going to pay off, like I said. You'll see it next year, or this year. So, to be real with you, it was a bad business move by Scott Fitterer by not paying. Because look at what they did for Bosa and those other guys. The guy that they believed that was a cornerstone and a pillar, they turned down 2 first-round picks for this guy. You should have paid him in season 3 when he was at his peak and gave you 12 and a half sacks. But because you got coaches coming in, getting fired year in, year out, you devalue your guy every year because he always have to learn a new system. This guy went from 4-3 to 3-4, the what 3-3-5 to 3-3 to 3-4. He always learning a new system every single year.
Every year.
So I mean,
Every year.
it's terrible, go the funk that we're in, and it's gotten so bad that when we speak as Panther fans, they laugh at us. They think we're just foolish. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
tell somebody you're a Panther fan right now, and I'm thinking that pretty much you're gonna be looked at as the biggest joke in all of football right now.
Oh, people say, what are y'all doing over there? They said, "Oh man, you should have never got rid of this guy. You should have never got rid of that guy." They said on the national news, expected, you know, that what are you doing? What the hell are those guys doing over there? What
They
the
said
hell
that
are
when we gave up Christian McCaffrey, it was like,
those?
okay, what are the Panthers doing? Now you're looking at him now. He's the number one running back in the league. But we were so quick.
Everybody.
Think about it. Think about what we just did, go. We got rid of Christian McCaffrey and turned right back around the following year and drafted a running back. After
Yeah,
you paid another running back in free agency all that money. Did that make sense to you?
because you didn't get it right. But why did you get rid of McCaffrey? Because one, McCaffrey did not want to kick more money down the road for nothing. They try to sell Christian McCaffrey on retooling this team, kick your money down the road, and in a year or two we'll be better. They sold him that dream like Adam Thielen said he got sold that dream. So y'all know we ain't too far off. So am I
Mm-hmm.
talking crazy? They tried to sell McCaffrey that dream like they sold Adam Thielen that dream. Remember Adam Thielen said, they told me this
Mm-hmm.
and this, and I'm gonna go be competing for a championship. They tried to tell Christian McCaffrey to kick your money down the
But,
road
but,
yet
but, but come
again.
on, man.
They had already
Adam
told him like that one time.
Adam Thielen got to be gullible to believe that a team that finished 7-10 and was out here is going to be competing for a Super Bowl in the next 2 to 3 years with a rookie.
2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. Well, you got to think about it, Q. If a man say, "Look, man, we gonna get you, and then we gonna go get this and this and this, and then we gonna go in free agency and do this," we got an owner that said he's committed to do this and do that. Hey, it sounds good. You can sell somebody on a damn near about anything if they want to be sold. Now that you got to put in the fact that Adam Thielen wanted to be sold too. Now he's around here talking about we got some of the worst facilities. He wanted to get out. Then he'll turn right around and say, "Oh, I love the this guy is doing this in OTAs and this guy is
Talking out
doing
both sides of his
that
mouth, huh?
and out his ass,
Mm-hmm.
both sides of his mouth and his ass." But see,
Mm-hmm.
everybody will sit there and quote whatever they want to quote off of him. You see, no, quote it all. Don't cherry pick. That's the new saying this year. Do not cherry pick. Stop cherry picking. I'm not gonna allow people to do it. All these content creators showing that Green Bay game. I'm getting ready to start calling you out. Talking about film study and showing one damn game, a couple damn plays. Stop that shit. I'm gonna start calling you out.
Well,
We
I
got
say it
to
like
we
this,
got to get it right with ourselves.
and that's another thing where you got to look at go. The direction that we're heading in, like I said, you got Canales coming out today. First thing he's doing, he's ranting, he's raving, saying, our young quarterback has the best day he's ever had or ever seen ever in life was today, and he did everything right, all the reads, all that stuff, and they show us video of his footwork. Like I saw that came out today, and I was like, I can't keep doing this, man. I saw the video of his footwork, and I got sick to my stomach because it was like, are we just choosing to overlook this guy throwing off his tippy toes? Like, this is what we doing now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's what we're doing. Yes. Yes, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna answer that question real short, real sweet. Yes. One word. Yes. That's what we're doing. We cherry picking, bro.
Lord have mercy.
We are looking at what the hell we want to looking at. We got
Hmm.
Coke bottle goggle glasses on. Can't see shit unless we want to see it. Unless we choose to.
Yeah.
Thick lenses, bro. You understand? Thick ones.
Yeah.
Because somebody, DJ Wanham, to get a contract, he had to go past physical, didn't he? Just like Chase Young told New Orleans, "Yo, man, I'm getting ready to go get a neck surgery." He had to tell the Carolina Panthers that he was getting ready to get that what is that, labrum? Yeah, surgery. They had to think enough of that, or got him cheap enough to say, if he doesn't be back at a certain time, it'll be all right, and he can come along at a certain part of the season and come in and be all right.
Well, go. They signed him knowing that he had this injury, and that's why they
Had to.
signed Chase. Well, that's why they signed Chase on to a $5 million deal as a backup, because they were saying to themselves, okay, just in case this guy isn't ready, we're gonna have this guy sitting behind him. That's a hell of a damn gamble you're gonna take with a franchise, especially a franchise that just traded away a future pillar point at that same position. I
Well,
mean, what are
now,
you doing?
now you got to think about it. They brought in Chase Young, they brought in Clowney, and they had brought in somebody else. They had like three top guys to come in, and they only signed they signed Clowney. You remember? Because we was like, well, why are you bringing in all these guys? That was probably the reason why.
Lord have mercy.
Because
Well,
you gotta do a physical. You gotta pass physical.
mhm.
They knew this guy was doing the surgery, but they didn't account for if something didn't go wrong, like, because he had to go back in and get a cleanup because apparently the surgery didn't go right, or something they didn't like, something didn't look right.
well, well, go. Maybe we asking the wrong questions around here. Maybe we posing the wrong questions because I'm starting to look at this. In spite of the way that this is going, can the Panthers survive this? Can we survive the injury woes? Can we survive these guys already going down, and we haven't even had a chance to showcase or see any of these guys on the field? Can we survive this as a franchise?
You remember the second? You remember the second run of Tom Brady? You remember the second run of Tom Brady? What happened? What happened?
Talking about after the knee injury?
No, I'm talking about after they won the championship in Tampa. The
Mm.
next year, everybody came back for the low.
Oh,
People
everybody
said they
got
waited
hurt.
for their money, this and that. And everybody got hurt in
hmm
camp. In
hmm
camp, mind you. Everybody had them as the favorites to go back to back, or at least go ahead and win this division, of course, and go deep into the playoffs.
hmm
You can't survive getting hurt in camp, buddy. Those same guys gonna be injury struck all year. We talking about key guys at quality positions. I don't
Well,
think you'll
Cole,
be able to.
maybe we got a four-leaf clover or a bit of good luck this year. You believe in luck?
Maybe. No, we ain't got no damn luck. If you
I'm just
already getting
saying.
hurt like this, bro, I'm trying to tell you, ain't gonna be no luck. We already get hurt. And the talent. Listen, man. Listen. The talent was lackluster anyway. The talent that's getting hurt was lackluster anyway. I told you this. We had our A talent. We let walk out the door. What was said about Frankie Louisville? What was said about Frankie Louisville over in Washington? What was the report of him coming out of Washington
they
now?
they said that
Huh?
he has already but he's already become the heart and soul of this defense over in
Okay.
Washington. That's the report that they put out a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Already.
Now,
And be
was he
mindful, he
not
got Bobby Wagner standing beside him. So that's saying a whole lot.
the heart and soul around this one?
Look, Oos was everything to us, man. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely gonna be missed.
Okay. Where the heart and soul now? Where the
Derek
heart and
Brown?
soul at now?
Derek Brown?
When has Derek Brown been that vocal,
Well,
get to you like that guy?
he better get his big ass out there and start talking. The fuck
Okay.
we talk about? He getting
You
paid
see what
90
I'm
something
going?
$million. He better get his ass out there and start talking.
Yeah, I just bought a $300 some odd dollar Derek Brown helmet. Now I got autographed jersey mounted. I fucked with Derek Brown. hard since he been there. When people was talking junk about how he this and that, Derrick Brown been a man since he landed on this team from Auburn. I fought with Derrick Brown. I got Derrick Brown jersey. Don't from the gate. Rookie year. But Derrick Brown ain't that vocal leader like that. He lead by example. He lead by
Well,
getting 100 tackles.
you got Shaq
He
back.
ain't the hard
Shaq,
shoulder.
Shaq, Shaq, Shaq will be your vocal leader.
Okay. Who the hell pay attention to Shaq? When Shaq got out here and get ready to go knock on Tampa door, did he carry his ass up them steps? Huh?
Well, go.
Did he carry his ass up that steps that day? No, he
Go.
didn't.
You want a vocal leader. It's not JC. It's not Derrick Brown.
Okay.
Who knows? It could be Dane Jackson who just come in. He could mature into a leader.
He might.
Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. There it is right there. There it is.
What my thing is, once again, you don't usually see
Mm-hmm.
hired guns come in and be your vocal leader, bro.
Mm.
You
You
don't
right about
see
that?
free agents come in and be your leader of your team. They don't
Wait,
have
wait a minute
thieves
now.
on their chest.
Is Robin Hunt not the leader on the offensive line now?
I don't know. If they making that, I don't know. But I doubt it.
I think he is already the natural born lead on the offensive line. I see Taylor Moton looking up to him, smiling and grinning and shit.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. There
We'll
it
see
is.
when we get into the season, y'all. We will see. Man, I'm gonna tell you right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, Q, because
Yeah.
I like to hear some of these guys' opinion on this thing, man. And in and everybody, welcome. To come in here. Link is in the chat. Just watch your concerns, man. We're concerned. We're not sitting here trying to bash nobody, this and that. I hope it
Mm.
doesn't seem like that. I'm concerned with my team with these injuries and OTAs. We picked up a lot of injured players. Somebody had to take a physical. Somebody had to tell these people, okay, if you sign me, I got an injury. I'm getting ready to go clean this thing up or fix this thing right here now, and I'll be ready for camp. That's the way that work, Q. Then
Yeah,
these
well.
other guys pulling and
Mm-hmm.
tweaking shit in camp. It concerns me.
You know what
What were they doing?
concerns me? Concerns me is we got over 50-some people watching, but we don't have enough likes on this video right now. So that concerns me before we even move any more forward. Please stop
Yeah,
what you're doing and like the video. Do
yeah,
us
y'all
that
come on.
favor.
Give us these likes, man. It's this off season right now. We getting y'all ready for camp. We getting y'all ready for the preseason. We getting y'all really ready. We not sitting here, like I said, looking at talking about their film study of one game and throwing you a bunch of uh fringe playoff team shit.
Oh, you
I'm
mean
telling
the
y'all
the
that we got
hypotheticals? You don't operate in the
yeah,
hypotheticals.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Come on,
telling
man.
you that we got injury problems going on right now in OTAs, organized team activity. This week right here, the day is Tuesday. This week right here was the first mandatory, and people already getting hurt. What was these guys doing when they were supposed to be doing off season away from the team training on their own? How serious are these guys taking this season? I want to know.
Well, go. I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Like I said, we're gonna see because camp is getting ready to start up. We got preseason, and this is worth, like I said, non-contact right now. We got all these injuries coming together. All I can do is hope and pray that we can make it through The rest we can make it through training camp, and we can make it through
Yeah, yeah,
preseason without anybody else, majorly
yeah.
going down. You know what I'm saying?
Because if they're looking at it like this right here, Q, they say, man, we got to how much more hell vanilla can they make the practice where you ain't got no pads on and you just hitting tackling dummies and sleds and stuff like that, or these guys are just running and pulling and tweaking stuff or going through different defensive back motions or defensive edge rusher outside linebacker motions and things like that, pulling and tearing shit. I want to have this team at full strength so they can be proper evaluation of some of these positions that we're gonna have to go draft this year. No more excuses is supposed to be the
Well,
mantra.
you let a right player go down, and all you gonna have is excuses. Go. Because let me tell you something. I'm knocking on wood, but you better hope the hell Icky and Robin Hunt or Taylor Moton,
God,
one of them three don't go down. Because if so, you just bought you another year on the BY Express.
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Or I mean, you just might have bought another year where you say, "Oh man, the defense just, the offense was clicking and the defense just couldn't us no game. Defense just couldn't keep up. Defense couldn't keep us in nothing. We couldn't stop
But
nobody."
you know what, Go? I don't want to hear that shit. Because to every motherfucker that come out here and fix them out to say something about the defense this year, they didn't give a fuck about defense when they want to fix this offense right before the draft and shit like
Oh,
that. Nobody gave a
exactly.
fuck then. So I don't
I
want to hear
was
that.
told you, I just want to score some points. How many times you hear that?
All
I
the
just
damn
want to score
time.
some points.
I just want to score
They
points.
didn't say nothing about it. They ain't want to win no game. They just want to score points. They didn't care if the
Mm-hmm.
Panthers built this thing right. Long as the Panthers went and got an offensive lineman and some damn receivers. They ain't give a damn about nothing else. Now you seeing edge rushers going down
Mm-hmm.
week to week.
That's why I said I ain't even want to hear it.
Outside linebacker going down week to week, getting carted off the field. What we gonna do now? Hey,
I'm gonna be
brother.
real with you, Go. Uh, everybody keeps telling me we're a bottom of the barrel team. We're not as bad. Well, people tell me all the time, hey, the Panthers aren't as bad as you think they are. They're going to
Okay,
potentially come out here and they're going to be better than what we give them credit for. And I'm hoping
okay.
that, people make me out of a liar because I just don't see it right now. But to watch some of these injuries that we sustain right now and to be a fan and come out and say, hey, we still going to, win. People got us winning the division. Go. Am I far off on this?
That people got us winning the division, or we going to win the division?
No, no, no. People got us winning the division. I don't believe that. I told you we could drop the first 80 games. Hello.
Well, those same people that you said sat there and told you we're not as bad as you think we are, this and that. Do they watch as much film as you? Do they sit here and analyze positions as you do? Do they look at numbers and look at the tape? Look at everything that you have at your disposal. Do they do that? Because I can vouch for you that you're in conversation about this team every bit of 6 days a week. Maybe
Yes,
take
sir.
one day off
Yes, sir.
to sit here on this podcast and know what the hell you talking about. I can vouch for that.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, people think just because you come on here, you don't sit down and you don't look at numbers, analytics, you don't sit down, watch tape, all 22. We got all this at our disposal. Yes, I seen that Green Bay game. That is not the only game that was played last year.
That's not the
There
only
was
game that was played last year, man. That is
It,
not. That's why I said all that cherry picking shit about
damn.
that one fucking game. That is not the only game that might be the only game that the quarterback played something to that to say I played this position before. I give you that. But far as looking at the team as a whole,
Hmm.
no, 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 no.
Go. There's a guy that did a video, and he's not a Panthers content creator, and this is what pisses me off so bad about some of these content creators.
Yes, sir.
You got people from other teams that's not a Panther fan that doesn't follow this team in depthly, doesn't watch all 17 games, and they didn't even know that hey, he missed one game, he didn't play one game. I'm sitting
Exactly.
here watching and listening to their videos, and they say, "Oh, the Panthers aren't as bad as you think," and here's why: because boom, blase, blase, the offensive line was terrible, the coaching was terrible, uh, everybody else was terrible. They don't depict that on top of the terrible offensive line play that you saw, they don't depict why it was terrible. They don't depict and sit here and tell you exactly why the coaching was bad. When you got, and this is one thing I learned from Joe Brady. When Joe Brady had Sam Darnold, and they had simple stuff like throwing a post route or a slant, he didn't trust Sam Darnold to do it. And so therefore, he was hesitant on the play caller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Remember they
yeah,
put that
yeah.
online?
Uh huh.
They broke it down on
Uh huh.
ESPN. What's that guy? Uh, the young guy that broke down the Christian McCaffrey thing too.
Oh, Merle Hodge, not her, not Hodge, not Merle Hodge.
The former quarterback. What's his name?
What's his name? Dan Orlovsky.
There you go. Orlowski was breaking all this down. He was saying they can't trust him with even the simplest task as throwing a slant route, a 7, 8 yard slant route. So therefore, it causes you to become hesitant and questioning his ability to get out there and play the position. So you call little
Yeah.
small stuff like throwing slants or outs or digs or little screen passes. You call stuff like that versus calling plays that will push the ball down the field. We saw a lot of that last year.
Hmm.
We saw a lot of bad decision making, even trying to do little stuff like a screen. You get what I'm saying? We saw
It hinders.
interceptions on a screen. How do you
It
do that?
hinders stuff that because it hinders stuff that you can do. When your QB doesn't can't do stuff or doesn't do stuff well, or you see him every day in practice, and it's like I said, he's not getting it, or something doesn't click, or something isn't right. It could be timing with the receivers. It could be his faith in the offensive line, or his internal clock, or something is hindering him from doing. So you can't open up the playbook. You hear them say, open up the playbook. You can't open up the playbook when this guy, if I call this at this time right here, it's probably going to be an interception, or the play is going to be muffed. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time. So therefore, you have to call the game because it's an art. They tell you it's an art in calling these games because it's situational. Football is situational. I say that all the time. Like, you got to know what you're going to do on third down, or you're going to go for it on fourth and whatever. Or what's the first play of this series right here is going to be? When you change and start going against the wind, what are we going to do? Now, we already done telegraphed to everybody across the league that we're going to run the ball. And then, like I said earlier, you keep bringing in all these wide receivers. Now, I know they ain't going to keep about 6 wide receivers, Q. Maybe one or two of them are going on special teams. And that's either going to be your 6 to 7.
Hell, we got damn
It
near
ain't like
10
we're
of
gonna
them.
have 12. Yeah, it ain't like we're gonna have carry 12 wide
But
receivers
but
or
go
nothing like
if
that.
if you
I mean,
steady
we're gonna
picking
be
up wide receiver after wide receiver, but it's the same size, same mold. That
yeah,
six
yeah,
one, 6'2" guy that jump and get 50-50 balls. What is that saying to you?
we might be just throw the ball up, hope and pray, 50-50. You understand what I'm saying? Hope and pray,
Hmm.
50-50. You got a
Hmm.
50% chance. Throw that mother with our eyes closed on our tippy toes, and we got a 50% chance of it landing in the guy with the black and blue hand on.
Well, if you and once again, Like I said, I go back to those videos that I saw with the release, with the feet up in the air. That's just not sufficient, cuz. So to everybody, and I know a lot of people get tired of it. They don't want to hear it, but we will not move a step bit forward until we get better or demand better play from the quarterback position, and that's number one, first and foremost. That's all, cool. I'm not gonna even beat people over the head with it today.
Me neither. Me neither. I refuse to do it. Um, like I say, man, we gonna by the time this season starts, you're gonna be educated about who we got on the defensive side of the ball, who we got on the offensive side of the ball, what Dave Canales is getting ready to try to do around here as far as implementing a system, or what we think, in our humble opinion, or try to put it out there, what we think he's going to try to accomplish this year. How many games we done, how many games that we could win. We don't win over the schedule. Y'all see who we playing. Y'all see the talent that some of these teams have got. Whether they did it out there just like, oh yeah, well, yo, we picked here number one, and we picked this guy, we picked that guy, best guy in the nation. A lot of people sitting here, I keep hollering about New Orleans is old, oh. I heard them say it the other day. New Orleans is old. No, they not. No, they not. The Falcons did this. Tampa Bay this. Okay. Y'all think we sitting up there and we got all the talent in the NFC South? Y'all better
Now,
think again.
shout out to Joe Hill. He said we full of it, yo. I guess he's from New York. Probably not a Panther fan, but probably a troll. And
Yeah.
then 1-2. My man said, y'all focus on the quarterback position way too much. Quarterback is the most important position, but now be mindful, this fucker put a but behind it. But y'all make it sound like we are where we are only because of now. Now you make a statement and say it's the most important position. So therefore, if you don't get the most important position right, the captain of
Yeah.
your ship that's steering your ship or your boat, if he's leading you to the left, but you want to go right, you damned, sir. You're gonna hit the boulder. You're gonna
Yeah,
crash.
yeah, Mr. 1-2, you contradicting yourself, brother. You saying it's the most important position, but we putting too much emphasis on it. The most important position. And you know what, 1-2? I would kind of agree with you to a point of saying this right here. The Panthers have a lot of premium positions, and we were speaking on them that they didn't feel, or they let me walk out the door. That's what the lie was about, buddy. We got edge rushers or outside linebackers, as we call them in a 3-4, that's already hurt or laying on the surgery table. We got a backup. We got a starting linebacker that at one day after he signed, if you didn't know, because you might not know this, so let me educate you on this. After he signed his contract, he went and got a surgery on a torn labrum. Then we just got the news that the surgery did not go correct. It was going to lay him up. What I say, Q? What's the healing time, Q, on that? What was it?
Healing
6
time
to
was
12 months.
4 to 6 months, and then a year till you get back to normal activity.
Did you hear that? 1-2. So why did you sign this man? That's what I was saying. He had to take a physical. The Panthers had to know that it could be a surgery that would take him out for the whole year. Now, people talk about a clean tear and this, it's all about how your body reacts. There's outliers that guys come back, Adrian Peterson style, come back from an ACL and like a what was that miracle Wolverine type healing Q? A month or some shit like that. That nigga
Yeah,
come
well,
back dragging people.
that nigga got vibranium in his ass. Here we
Yeah.
go.
I don't see DJ Wanham having vibranium in his ass. Cause that nigga laid back down. He said, "Oh shit, something ain't right, doc. Go back in this motherfucker." So come on, man, y'all stop that, bro. I mean, yo, hey, you can sit here and not like us, not like the message, whatever. Hey, that's your. I see why that Joe Hill put something in all caps or something there, Q. So he
he
must be
said,
yelling at us.
he said, no, 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 no. I'm a big fan. The first year was here, and I'm from Anderson, South Carolina. Man, we not going to the ship, but we have playmakers, y'all. Shout out to him.
Okay, okay.
Name him. Name him,
Yeah,
Mom
yeah, yeah,
Joe here.
yeah, Joe.
Yeah,
Hit the
name him.
link, man. Hit the link and come on up, brother. And BJ, let's have a conversation. That's what I
Shit.
get from a lot of you guys, man. Hit the
Them
link.
fuckers a keyboard. Yeah, keyboard warrior your ass to death.
And y'all, man, when you start talking, then I know y'all want to have like, you know, hey, bro, we gonna do this, we gonna do this. And y'all know what, man? A lot of people might believe this right here, man. But for the last 6 seasons, when the rule era came in that Q, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna give him a chance, man. We got this guy, we got that guy, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. And then I'm like, huh? Why is that? Why is that? Then you know, I really started looking into stuff and like you said, doing a lot of the analytics and the numbers. Like, why did they get this guy right here when he was gonna do this and he do that? Now this guy didn't do this and do that, and you know. And then you start to look at this in a different light instead of being a fan.
Yeah.
When you start to break it down,
Well, what's the definition of a fan or a fanatic? What's the definition of it, go? Somebody
uh,
that
yeah, yeah,
that explores erratic behavior. You know what I'm
erratic,
saying?
fanatic, erratic
Irrational. That
behavior.
means you're obsessed with something if you're a fanatic.
Yep, yep.
So
Ain't
what you're telling me is you put a lot more heart and emotion into this than you should. Because level-headed thinking, um, the number one thing they always taught us growing up, you got to be level-headed. You got to be able to see not the forest for the trees, but you got to be able to see over the forest. You got to be able to see the landscape of everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? The landscape of this is telling me
yeah,
that with the injuries that's stacking up and everything that's going on, you're in for a long season. Now, granted, we got playmakers. I just asked my man Joe Hill to name him because on defense, other than J.C. Horn and Derek Brown and Jackson, Troy Hill, maybe that new safety they just went and got. I'm still waiting. Playmakers is the word that they use, though.
yeah.
Playmakers. That means somebody who is going to physically impose their will into a game at some point in time. We ain't got too many of them.
Game changer, yeah, game changer type guy. Like, yo, okay, like you said, if you're on the defensive side, these boys got they in the 2 minute drill. It's 4th and 3, some shit like that. They get ready to go for it. Yo, I know such and such get ready to make this stop for us. I know this guy get ready to come up big with an interception or something. Who is that guy? Like you said, other than Derek Brown and J.C. Horn. Now I ain't wishing up J.C. is my guy, but J.C. ain't played a full season since that night he walked across that stage. And that's my guy. Yeah, I'm a fan of this dude. And a fan is, and once again, this guy say supporter. Supporter. Got the jersey. Got signed helmets. Got autographed posters. Fan. Supporter.
Always one, too. Well,
Not just talking and walking it. But I tell you in a minute, that nigga better motherfucking play this year. I need at least about 15, 16 games out of his ass. I'm gonna tell you that off the rip.
yeah, yeah. Well, to me, like I said, the focus for me, my man said he got play. We got playmakers on this team. Uh, okay. I'm still waiting on somebody to list it or tell me.
yeah, tell me who it is.
I mean, you just
Yeah.
can't. And this is what we do at this podcast. We just don't, make generalized statements. Oh, we got playmakers. Who? Name them. List them. I mean, because other than that, what you're telling me is surface level. I need more than that. It might work at other podcasts where you get on there and say, "Hey, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. We're gonna go to the division. We're gonna
Yeah,
win 12
yeah,
games."
we is. Yeah.
How?
You
How
right.
are you gonna
You
do
right.
that?
Yeah, yeah, you
How?
right. You right. You right. Yeah. We good. Yeah, that's what they say over there. Nah. Hey, I ask you, this is like we say on Thursday night. This is for the fan, for the members, for the fans, for the members. This is your podcast. Tell me why. Let me know something. Help me out. I might got it wrong. Give me something. You read something I didn't see. Give me some new news. I don't know, Q. He still ain't tell you where the playmakers at.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not gonna wear my nerve. Um, Panther fans, and probably the next show you're gonna see from me is gonna be talking about the delusion. Like it's getting to the point now where we just get high and say what the hell. We just say some fuck shit out our mouth. We just getting high and saying, "Oh, I think this person right here gonna be dynamic." How? What leads you to believe? Like, if you say Josie Jewell is gonna be dynamic this year, what would lead you to believe it?
Yeah.
Like 100 tackles? Is he gonna have 100 tackles this year? Is somebody willing to bet that? They won't bet you that, but then they'll say, "Oh, I think Josie Jewell is gonna be a playmaker this year." Luke Kuechly. Okay,
Yeah.
show me how.
Now he was a solid player over there in Denver. But it wasn't when you thought about the Denver Broncos, you thinking about, oh man, Josie Jewell on that as a linebacker like you would a Ray Lewis or Brian Urlacher or you can keep on going on down and keep naming some of the best. You did not think of this dude like that. Why all of a sudden now he puts on a Panther jersey and he top 10? Why is that, Q?
I mean, he beat the fuck out of me. I don't know. Like I said,
I,
dude's just average.
like, okay, let's don't start with a dude. They threw Evero a bone by getting a lot of Denver players that he coached year before last because they depleted his defense. Brian Burns, Jeremy Chin, Frankie Louvu, they did not re-sign these guys, y'all. They let them guys walk out the door in free agency.
You want
Jesse
you want to know
Bates.
what the worst thing is, go?
Not
I saw
Jesse
a
Bates.
video. I saw a
Other
video of
shit.
Jeremy Chin out there at practice making plays, dog. That made me mad. They ain't do shit over here.
When okay, when we get ready to play some of these former Panthers, week 2,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, we have Bradley Bozeman coming back to the bank. We have DJ Chark coming back to the bank. Ain't there somebody else on that team?
Who you talking about? DJ Chark?
No, there's I thought there were three players
On the Chargers team?
on that Chargers team that were former Panthers.
Bradley Bozeman, DJ Chark, and they got one more person I can't remember off the top of my head.
Seemed like it was 3 players on that team that played for us before.
Hold on.
I don't know,
I
man. We
check.
have to see. If anybody know, y'all put it in the chat. Or Q get ready to check. But you have 3 players that's coming back to the bank. Then you going over there. You got Brian Burns in New York. You got Frankie and Jeremy in Washington that we got to play. Y'all notice? Oh hell, we got DJ Moore that we got to see again. Chicago. Y'all notice every time we play former Panthers, they stick it to us. Then they end up sometimes having the best year of their career at another team. Christian McCaffrey was the
Hayden
best back
Hurst.
in Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst. I know
Yep.
with 3. I know with 3. But them guys got potential to go off. And then what you gonna say? What you gonna say when they sitting there playing with Justin Herbert and Hayden Hurst, who we wrote him off? We said he was a head case. I said it.
And
I
guess
said he
who
probably
else?
never.
Morgan Fox is their starting defensive end, our
It
former
was,
player.
yeah.
Oh, and
Morgan
guess who
Fox.
else? Guess who else? Denzel Perryman.
Yeah. Not a, you did say Perryman the other day.
hmm They got
You did
over
say
5
Perryman.
of our former players starting. Denzel Perryman is starting. Morgan Fox is starting. Bradley Bozeman starting. Hayden Hurst, him and Will Desley is going to be the 2 starting tight ends over there.
Yeah.
DJ Chalk is going to be starting. Probably they might put Lad McConkey ahead of him, but all these boys are starting for the Chargers.
I mean, they gonna play. Both of them gonna play. DJ Chalk gonna play, man. Y'all think DJ Chalk forgot how to play fucking football? Y'all just don't want to say reason why DJ Chalk was shit last year, and he made some big plays with us. But I'm gonna tell you, this boy comes in the Bank of America, come this season, and show his ass. Q. I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I,
I'm gonna let a lot of this stuff speak for itself.
mhm. Well, you think you if you think for 1 second when Herbert come back here, he won't try to get DJ Chalk involved. Oh yeah, they're gonna do it just to prove a point.
They gonna do it to prove a point.
Yep.
They always do. Cause you don't think they gonna be at practice saying, "Hey, bro, this was
Uh oh.
DJ, come on, DJ Chalk sit right there, and he gonna say, man, the reason why I ain't over there because of this, and this, and that, this, and that." He blames number 9 for a lot of the shit that happened right here last year. Y'all can put your bottom dollar on that. And
Goat.
he,
I don't know if you can see the screen, but Donald Vaughn says, "Stop lying, Goat.
okay,
DJ didn't do nothing to us last year when we played the Bears."
okay, Donovan. I didn't say DJ did this or did that. I was gonna do this and that. I said around here people think he forgot how to play freaking football.
No, no,
That's what I
he talking
said.
about DJ Moore. He done switched to DJ Moore.
Oh, he said he didn't do nothing for y'all?
Well, I mean that's not
What was he
valid
saying?
because okay, particularly if he didn't dominate in our game against us, the cat came out and had the highest numbers of his career in Chicago, 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns.
Yeah,
So I
what was he
mean,
saying?
I'm not quite understanding what part of this you're not getting.
So I ain't do
Against
not
the
receive.
Panthers, he had 5 catches, 58 yards, and no T. He didn't have a TD.
And guess what? But look at who he played with. He played with Tyson Badgett, cuz. He
That
played
is
with
right.
Tyson Badgett that night. And they still got that W over us. Come on, man.
Yes,
Stop
sir.
that.
Shout out to Maserati Swift. Said the same thing you just said. They didn't have their starting QB for the Bears
They had
game.
a starting QB, man. But I guess that's
hmm
an excuse. He played with a Division 2 quarterback that night and gave us the business.
Yes, they did. Them boys got it right here in the column, right beside that Panther game. I'm not the smartest person, but it was a win for them and a loss for us, 16 to
That, that,
13.
that's all it is. Y'all done took that win and Bray, 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 Bray. Been jumping up and down.
Yeah. Well,
So stop that.
look, man, it's one of those ones. We always in a pickle. We always seem to be in a bind. I know fans don't seem to believe it. I mean, that's another thing. At some point in time, you guys are going to have to have your come to Jesus moment and realize you're not as good as you think you are. I've had my moment. I said it last year. It took me losing money, betting on the Panthers, and me saying, "Hey, the Panthers are going to come out and, you know, be they're going to do this. They're going to be successful. They're going to do that right there." And once I started losing money, I said, "Nah, cuz
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
making me look fool week in and week out." So I have been, you know, somewhat. What's the word? I had to come to Jesus and just accept where I was sitting at. And that's the problem with a lot of people right now. They're not dealing with the acceptance of where we're sitting at. So once you do that, you'll be better off. We're not winning no games. We're not winning a lot of games this year. Everybody that's watching this did not click on this video thinking we were going to win 10 to 12 games this year.
I hope not.
Nobody thought that.
I hope not.
So
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I appreciate that Maserati Swift, boy. I swear for God I do, man. But hey, a lot of people gonna have to be hey, they gonna have to see it to believe it. They gonna have to see it to believe it. I'm just trying to get everybody ready, man, and prepared.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Maserati. You can preach the truth all you want, but when you got people who don't even want to hear the truth or even get close to the truth, then you'll have people who come into the chat and you like you saw earlier. Y'all boys full of it. That's what they tell us. They say we stupid. They say we dumb. We every year, just like last year preseason when we say it didn't look right, they call us stupid then. And what did it look like? 2-15. So I'm just saying, nobody out here is lying to these people. Our head is not in the clouds. We have accepted this team for what it is. If they come out and they win games this year, I will come on this live and say, "Hey, I was wrong."
I was
I don't
wrong.
have a problem being wrong.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
No, not at
But
all. Hell, we still win. Cause we wrong, we winning.
yeah, we winning.
We winning. And we
Mm-hmm.
wrong, we winning. But hey, bro, I done seen some stuff like you alluded to earlier. That guy's footwork, it still ain't up to par. And they know they can't do nothing about it. That's why they ain't saying nothing about it. And if you sitting there thinking that Robert Hunt and Lewis, which they're two good guards, they were what, number 8 and number 32
Number
in the
9 and then
rankings,
number 32.
9 and 32. That's damn good. That's damn good. Now, but he's still gonna throw interceptions.
Well,
He's
go. They gonna be on your ass for saying that. You know, he do no wrong, so you be mindful how you say that.
He's still gonna throw interceptions. He still can't see the middle of the field.
Well, hopefully he got some strong pinky toes and big toes, where he can jump his little ass up in the air
Yeah, some
and throw them
springs.
touchdowns.
Okay.
Hopefully
Okay.
he get off the day and go
Um,
walk on some hot coals and get them tip toes, get them tippy toes good and strong.
Good and strong.
Hmm.
So some hellified calf muscles.
He better have
Uh,
something because every video I see, he jumping up in the air throwing and he the footwork. Like I said, they drop a video of the footwork and y'all gonna fuck around and make me go upstairs to the computer and show y'all this video. I
yeah.
mean, I didn't want to do it, but y'all gonna fuck around and make
Everything
me
I
show this.
seen, quarterback coaches, all these guys say, step up in that pocket, throw off that back foot, you know what I'm saying? Throw that hip, you know what I'm saying? Just like you throwing a punch, things like that. And I don't see it. I could be wrong. Hey, be wrong. I might be cherry picking shit, but I know I've looked at a lot of stuff and I don't see it. And if it's now, this is me in the NFL. This is what they do in the NFL. Something that you trying to do, they take it away from you, like a baby with a bottle, weaning a motherfucker. So if we show them motherfuckers in about 3 games that we trying to run heavy and throw the ball maybe 20 some odd times, no more than 30 sometimes, what they already done said they were gonna do, Q. So I'm not just plucking this out of the air, because they done said this, right? That's what they said.
I'm still trying to digest this shit MDJ said right here. I'm just trying to digest. Deontay Johnson will ball out. He's worlds over what we have here.
Okay.
So, he gonna get force fed if nothing else. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Then what happens? Then what happens there? That's what I was saying. They gonna take him away, y'all. If they take him away and tell y'all to beat me some other type of way, guess what's gonna happen? We get ready to become real predictable and one-dimensional. I don't see this offense beating people Sunday in and Sunday out, hundreds of different ways. If it becomes one-dimensional after week 3, week 4, where do we go from there, Q?
I mean, your guess it'll be just like it was last year. When you see it, everybody lining up in the box, daring us to run. We couldn't do that, and so okay, they took the pass away because you had a lot of man coverage out there, and there goes the separation comments. We couldn't get
Mm-hmm.
separation. We couldn't get it. So I said, okay. We get to the point now where we got to the determinant factor of what we saw last season, why we wasn't winning was because of separation. That was the number one thing everybody was hollering and crying about. So,
Or the playbook, the playbook, the
damn
vanilla.
throwing anybody open. Okay, the playbook. Yeah, playbook. That's what it was. And
Vanilla,
so,
vanilla.
vanilla is the term that they chose to use, but I'm gonna use this term, and it's for people like Joe Hill and everybody else. It's called ignorance.
Uh-huh.
Is what I'm gonna start calling the lack of knowledge or thereof, the lack of understanding. You get what I'm saying? It's called ignorance. When
Well,
you
you just
watch
gave them
something,
the Sam Donald
there you go.
definition or direction you gave them that.
Well, and this is the number one thing. The man said, I watch the show all the time. We appreciate you watching. And every time I come on, I hear y'all putting us down. Well,
Oh
I mean,
God.
we're a 2-15 team, dog. I mean, what you want me to say? What the fuck do you want me to say about a 2-15 team, sir? And then he says, man, get with us. Y'all may not be a fan.
Oh
Okay.
wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, I start a whole podcast to talk about this ignorant ass team that can't win no fucking games, but I ain't a fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh they 31 other teams out there that we could have picked. There's 31 other teams out there that we could have picked to talk about. They motherfuckers out there that's trying to there's a team out there that's trying to go for a three-peat. You know that we could do a podcast on. And we could praise them. The
Mm-hmm.
other teams out there that won 13 and 14 games out there. But we chose the 2-15 team.
2-15 team. I could be a Panther
Just not
fan. I
not
could
be a
be a
fan of
Dallas
them. Yeah.
fan. I could be a Colt fan. I could be a Philly
Come on.
fan. I could be a who's winning right now? Kansas City. I could be a Kansas City
Yeah.
Chief fan or a Joe Burrow and Cincinnati
49ers
fan.
fan.
But I brought my ignorant ass on over here to the Panthers because yeah. I'm just not
Yeah.
a fan.
We ain't a fan.
You see what I'm talking about when it comes to the ignorance, when people don't believe what you believe, or
Delusional.
what when they don't understand. Because let me tell you something, everything we said probably went over your head. You didn't understand
Yeah.
it. You feel like we're talking down on the team because it's not a good team right now. We're 2-15. I don't know what other way I could put it to you
Yeah.
where you can understand. Maybe I need to dribble out my mouth a little bit for you to understand it. Maybe
Yeah.
if I
You
talk a
got to
little slower,
win
you'll
games in the NFL.
get
You
it.
have to do shit well. You have to have talent. Now we let talent walk out the door. That's what we were talking about. Read, sir, the title.
but
Injuries,
I,
major
but
concern.
I don't get it though. Go if we're not fans, why does Joe Hill keep tuning his ass in here every goddamn week? What's the
I have
point?
no Al to say, I see you out there, buddy.
Yeah, what's up, Al?
Uh,
I
I don't
just
know.
don't
I have no
get it.
idea. And we appreciate you, Joe Hill, but just to call us not fans because you tuned in and you hear us talking shit sometime because of frustration about a 2-15 team. Bruh, we told you. I said you're not gonna see us cherry picking plays from the fucking Green Bay game over here.
Yeah.
Just I refuse to do it.
Well, go.
Talking
You
about
gotta put it. You gotta put it in terms where he can understand, because he might be a little slow. So Joe, if you work your job 5 days a week and you shitty on your job performance, I'm the type of motherfucker. If I work on the job with you, I'm gonna look you in your eye and I'm gonna say, Joe, you ain't shit. Your
yeah,
job performance is shitty, and you making us all look bad.
yeah.
That's me. I'm direct. I'm not gonna sit here and piss around the corner, and I'm not gonna sit here and kiss your ass. I'm not gonna say, damn, Joe. I ain't gonna go over here to go and say, damn, Joe ain't shit today. You see what Joe did?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go straight to Joe and say, Joe, you ain't fucking shit, and you
I'm gonna
holding the
fire
team
your
down.
I'm gonna fire your ass, Joe. I'm gonna fire your ass. I'm telling you straight up. I'm gonna fire your ass, Joe. I don't give a fuck if I can't find nobody else just cause you coming every day. You think you not gonna take my motherfucking check home and give me some mediocre bullshit that you want to give me. You ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna fire your ass. Somebody else can do this shit here better than you, Joe. I
Yeah,
promise you
yeah.
that.
You can go get a homeless man off the street and do a better job than you. So the
Yeah.
point, the moral of the story is we're direct. And a lot of people don't understand, because you got podcasts around here. They were around here telling you CJ Henderson last year was gonna be special. There you got people around here telling you right now they dealing in hypotheticals. If we got better, if only
Dig
we
deep into
got
that.
better.
Dig deep into that. Why was
What's
they
up?
telling you that about CJ Henderson? Why would dig deep into that? Why was they telling you that?
Because the boy, first of all, we saw him got beat up the year before on the same play 3 times in a row that cost us the game, cost us the division, knowing that that
Cause
boy
of the
wasn't
division.
shit. Yeah, cost us the division because he was
Could
the
have limped
first,
into the division.
could have
First
limped
time
into it and won it.
in 5
I'll let you
years.
tell it. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. No, go ahead. I'm just hyping you up. I'm hyping you up. I'm saying go ahead. Cause we trying to
but
tell Joe.
but you got to understand, he was a former he's a former first round pick. So they didn't want to give up
Yeah.
on him. So they kept saying, "Hey, the talent is there. The
There you
talent is there. We see it, but we just wasn't seeing it manifest on the field."
there you go.
I have
That's
seen
the
people
nigga that's
being
coming to work.
there. You go.
Uh-huh.
People lying to me, telling me because this boy got the talent, but you don't see it manifest on the field. Don't give up on him. Well, how long am I supposed to wait around for him to get it together? That's all I was
Like
saying.
Bernie Mac said, ever take the four off of it, ever. We folks sit around here ever and wait on
Hmm.
CJ Henderson's ass. We supposed to let him get burnt Sunday after Sunday after Sunday and cost us fucking games.
Hmm.
Cause he was a first round pick and we waiting for the talent to manifest. Well, man, he a first round pick. Well, I wonder why he was a first round pick. Jacksonville gave up on his ass after 1 year. Get the fuck out of here. But he come here. We could fix him. He could be something. He's
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah,
Nigga, you ain't shit. Get your
yeah.
ass out of him.
We
But we
have
wait.
we
We
have we have
spent
people
two
telling
seasons on this
people
motherfucker.
that fellas like that is going to turn the franchise around when you know damn well this boy don't have the talent to get the job done. A franchise gave up on a first round pick within the second year of having him. They gave up on him. So that tells you everything you need to know. We keep bringing these guys in here like the old woman in the shoe. They're bringing all the kids in here into the house. And the worst part is if they got talent, it's one thing, but you keep bringing guys that got no talent and putting them out there as starters.
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem with that.
A nigga that would tell you that, hey man, I'm getting ready to get laid up on the surgery table. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be back. Oh fuck it, I'll give you some money to go take your surgery with, and if you come back, you know what I'm saying? You're probably gonna lose a step, but fuck it, I want you.
Yeah.
On the cheap.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we're dealing with when we talk to fans who just they don't get it. And I hate this. I don't ever want to down anybody. I don't ever want to call anybody slow, stupid, retarded, any of that stuff. But if you watch your team and you're 2-15 and you can't figure out why we're 2-15, and the only thing you can say is, well, it was the coaching. That's what it was. You do realize the coach don't get on that field and play. You do realize that, number one.
No.
It was the offensive line. Okay. What patoli on the offensive line?
On an average, he had 2.9 seconds. And they're trying to get the ball out this year in 2.7.
Mm-hmm.
So, according to Dave Canales, on the average, last year, this cat had been. Now, was people like Nash Jensen, Chandler Savala, what another, Kane May, they ain't household names? Were they the best of the best? No. The two star
not at all.
I heard. So they were backup. And they played backup playing starting minutes.
Go. Can I ask you a question, Go?
Yes, sir.
If you give Joe Burrow 2.9 seconds in the pocket, what you think gonna happen?
Carve your ass up.
Okay. What about Patrick Mahomes?
Carve your ass up.
Okay, I'll go to somebody who ain't as strong as them. What about Jalen Hurts? 2.9 seconds.
Carve your ass up.
No, that's too good. Sam Darnold with 2.9 seconds. How would that look?
He ain't gonna carve your ass up. You know what I'm saying? I think he was probably, he done been here. And y'all seen him play some decent games. Hell, well, he was hurt. He ain't played a full season either. So I mean, he'll play, I guess, respectable ball.
Oh Lord, my man said, what did Burrow do last year? He was hurt.
Come on, Eternal. Eternal.
Last year, this year, he was hurt both years.
The man got hurt in camp, man. He fucked his calf up, brother. But look, that team won the team. That tell you how good that team could have been. That team won 9 games. If that boy had been healthy 15 games, shit, man, they'd have been right there. Man, come on, bro. And think about it. Everybody in that division right there had a winning record. Everybody in that division had a winning record. Come on now.
Shout out to everybody in the chats. If you're watching this right now, do us a favor and like the video. We got over 70 of you guys totally watching between here and Twitter. Like the video, show us that love. Come on in, man. Subscribe to the channel. Look, all we're saying, and I think people get us, I'm not going to say they got the wrong notion. No, y'all got us fucked up. If you think I'm going to accept anything except for the best at the quarterback position, but not only the quarterback position, I need the best at the O-line. I need the best in the coaching position. I need the best at the running back position. I need the best all the way around. Now, you whiny hoes get on my nerve when you start cherry picking. Well, he only picks on the quarterback. They only fuck with the quarterback. They're not real fan.
We just talk about every position, this whole team injury.
Number one, it's the single most important position in all of American sports. So that's all I'm telling you guys. You're going to head every fucking show until we see it. So
Yes, sir.
if you don't want to head, there is a get the fuck on button right there.
Exactly. Earl, what's going on there, buddy? Get the fuck on, because I like I said, I refuse to tell you that this team right here, as constructed, with the talent on it right now, is going to be in the playoffs. I can't do that with a straight face. I mean, hell, I lie if you put a pistol in my head. I lie,
I ain't
but
lying for a pistol. You just go have to shoot me, goddammit.
put a
Fuck it.
pistol in my head. I'm a lie. I'm a lie. You put that pistol in my head, I'm a lie. I'm
I
gonna
ain't
lie to
doing no
you.
lying, dog.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
ain't
that
got the
damn lie. You
time.
put that pistol in my head.
I'm not
You,
lying for
that's
no goddamn
me.
pistol. That worse
That's
than
between
taking
you
money.
and me. No, that's you gonna shoot
Okay.
me. That's all right. You put that pistol in my head. Hey, I think, hey, the boy gonna win Super Bowl. I'm a Super
Well,
Bowl winner.
so
You
you
put that
okay with
pistol.
being a lying ass nigga then?
I been lying at nigga. You put the pistol in my head. Now that's extreme. You put that pistol in my head. Now just me sitting here telling you right now, I'm telling you, you ain't going to motherfucking place but to the house. Come January
Look,
to
go.
the motherfucking house.
So they put a pistol to your head and say, "Are the Panthers going 10-7?" Say the
Yeah,
Panthers going 10-7. What you gonna say?
the Panther going 10-7. You right, boss.
Now they gonna be mad when they come hunt your ass down, looking for you after the season.
That man had a pistol in my head. What would you have done? What the fuck you have done? Yeah, you said that like you said, nigga made an antimanium. I ain't made a goddamn antimanium. You shoot me, I'ma bleed, motherfucker. I'm leaving him. And I ain't ready to go yet.
That
I
is
ain't ready to
funny.
go yet.
That is too
No,
funny.
hell
Al,
no.
what's going on, Al?
What's good, bro? What's good with you, guy? What's good with you,
Man, we
man?
over here.
Man,
We
we
chilling,
can't
dog.
call it. We can't call it out. Al, let me
Yeah,
ask you a question,
yeah,
bro.
but yeah, I'll be
Hey,
alive though. I'll be alive though, goat. Fuck the
yeah, so you'll
Panthers.
be alive too, Al. I don't blame you,
Yeah,
bro.
I'll
I
be
don't blame
alive
you.
too, bro. Fuck the Panthers. I'm dead
Yeah, Q's a bad, Q's a walk on water ass nigga. I guess you know what I'm saying. He don't go right here spitting bullets out like they sweat them all. You know what I'm saying? And then you put that pistol on me. I'm gonna tell you anything you need to hear. I promise you.
Oh my God.
Anything you need to hear. Hey man, goddamn,
I'm
it ain't
sick
even
of
that
you
serious.
today, boy.
Hey, fuck that. Hey Al, check this out, Al. You know,
Yeah.
DJ Johnson got carted out, Al, today.
All right. He don't play anyway. So what's the issue?
Well, hell, he was gonna play this year.
Nah, you think so? Oh, I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, what was he looking good or something in camp before he got hurt, or what they
No,
saying?
You got DJ, you got Wanham.
He's
Wanham
already
still
hurt.
laying on the. Yeah, he
Yeah,
laying on the
yeah,
surgery
he's still
table.
hurt. Yeah, he's still hurt.
So who up next after him? What the depth chart look like?
Hmm.
Hold on.
We'll
Talk to
I
find
me,
get
Al.
to
some.
it.
I mean, we'll find somebody, bro. I mean, somebody's got to step
Who,
up.
who the hell we
DJ
gonna
Johnson.
find?
I mean, like
Oh,
28 years
Who we
old,
gonna
bro. And there's
who we gonna
really,
find?
man, they cut people every single year in training camp. Somebody's gonna drop that
Oh,
they can use.
you just want a waiver player or somebody like that.
I mean, but what's the injury?
The
We don't
nigga,
know
the
yet.
nigga knee was yeah, his
his
knee.
knee.
His
They
knee was
wrap
shot.
his knee
Yeah,
up, so I'm pretty
yeah.
sure it's probably gonna come out as probably like an ACL sooner or later or a knee sprain.
It's a sprain. It's a sprain.
You said the sprain like sprain ain't shit.
Nah, I ain't say it like that. Like it's not shit. Nah. It's definitely. I mean, it's tough. I mean, but I mean, I think he could have had potential, but he's still. I don't know. He's still working through it, man. He's still like a second year player. I mean,
But Al,
I really was
you did you bring up the depth
expecting.
chart, Q?
Yeah, did you
No
bring the
sir,
depth
no
chart?
sir. I'm still getting it up.
No,
Still getting it up.
Okay.
we're playing a 3-4 anyway. It's not like I mean. it's going to be Clowney and Wanham, but Wanham got to get healthy. It's going to be Clowney, Wanham, and then Brown, Ashawn Robinson, and then maybe Tuttle. I don't even know who the other guy is. It might be Tuttle as the third.
Okay,
Yeah,
As the
it's
I
gonna
third.
be
got
tough.
y'all. Okay, who y'all looking for? What position?
Them linebackers, them outside linebackers,
Yeah,
edge
outside
rushers, whatever you
linebackers.
want to call.
Okay. So y'all gonna love this. Opposite as well at DJ Wanham, they got Yuka Leota as the second one behind him.
Oh, he was getting off last year in training camp. All
Yep,
right.
that's the weak side linebacker. Now these are all the weak side linebackers: Junior O, Derek McClendon, Luju Villan. Those are the 5 weak side linebackers we got.
Well, this might be the year that Yuki Yoda get his chance. I mean, with this injury, you never know. He
Hmm.
might get in there. He might show off because I know he was doing really good last year in training camp. I know he was. They were like talking about him like he was about to be like a breakout player type shit. So we
Well,
never.
Al, you
Go ahead.
said the word. They talked about him like he was going to be a breakout
Exactly,
player.
exactly.
We never got to
He
it.
did shit in the regular season. Nothing.
Shout out to Justin Long for that super chat.
I
He
mean,
said if everything goes perfectly, we win 5 games. We're limited at that position. Everyone accepting more than that needs to wake up. Believe your eyes. Yes, sir. Well, go. Guess what? You forgot we got Trevor Wallace in the draft in the 3rd round. Maybe he might start.
Oh man, what was the? I remember. I can't remember. I read the scouting report on him,
But
and I
he's an
can't remember
inside
his name.
linebacker. But maybe they
he's an
put him to the
inside.
weak side.
Nah, he's an inside linebacker. He's a headhunter. He's a headhunter. He's a tackler. He's going straight to the ball. That's it.
Had
He ain't doing nothing else really.
well, you know what, Q, and I gotta apologize to Pop, cause you remember Pop said he might play.
Oh yeah, look like the nigga gonna play already. We already down 2
Had
linebacker.
Pop, I'm sorry, Pop. If
Yeah,
you it
if you're listening.
look like, if you're listening, look like he might he might play this year. I
Well, why
said he
can't
wasn't
they
gonna hit
move?
the field this year.
But you know what you also said, Go. You say if he got to play, you in trouble. You did say
Well,
that.
Nah,
I
but
did say that. I
but
did
these
say
guys
that.
aren't pass
But
rushers. You know,
I'm gonna give the props where the props do, y'all. Hear me giving the props where the props do. He might play this year, but once again,
I was gonna say
if
maybe
he
move
plays,
Shaq outside, but Shaq's not a pass rusher. He's not a pass rusher. He's a middle linebacker right now. And this guy, Wallace, he's not a pass. He's not. I mean, but he can rush the passer from the middle linebacker position. But I'm not gonna say he's gonna beat a left tackle right tackle every play. He can't do that. He's not gonna do that, and especially not in his first year. So we do gotta find somebody. Maybe we gotta pick somebody. That's what I'm saying. We gotta pick somebody up. Maybe we have to pick somebody up, somebody extra. Once people
well,
start getting cut in the off season, maybe we can pick somebody up late.
JP said Wallace is a middle linebacker. See, you can't
Yeah,
see you
he
start
is
saying
Yeah,
these
yeah, he's
guys
a
out
inside.
of
middle
position.
linebacker. I know he's a middle linebacker. No, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I know. That's what I'm saying. I know he is. I know he is. I know he is. I
I
know
mean,
he
and
is.
then we might, and it might come to a point because of injury, you might have to
Yeah,
start
you got
doing
to
that.
slide him
You
out
might
there. Shit.
exactly. You
Oh,
might.
you
I
never
mean, it
know.
ain't like it's not.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. It's not.
They
It can't
brought
happen.
in they brought in Parsons as a middle linebacker. That's what they drafted him as. And then what did he do? He went to but I mean that's kind of a different animal right there though, bro. But he went to DN and now he's still beasting, he's still doing great. He's still
Mhm.
doing a really good job.
Now,
So
what
yeah.
Al said, y'all, is gonna happen. Okay, a lot of these guys that we picked up, from that passing league or whatever UFA or whatever that shit is. Okay, some of them guys gonna get cut. It might be one or two guys that make it. You got to have about 90 men gonna go into camp. You got to cut that down to a 53. You're gonna get cash off of waivers from other teams. You got people looking over, scouring over other people's roster right now to figure out something that we're gonna need. Right? So we're gonna get a lot of cash off waivers. We're gonna pull cash off the practice squad. We're gonna make cuts in other places where we heavy at. The running back room, wide receiver room. If we got probably where we won't cut a lot of them offensive defensive linemen, something like that. We won't go thin there. But the cornerback, linebackers and stuff like that, edge rushers, we getting thin already in OTAs. That's what we talking about. Injuries, y'all, already. Now they get ready to go home next week for about 3 weeks, and then camp gonna start. When camp start, RQ?
Camp is supposed to be next week.
Nah. July 15th.
No, I
Like
thought
July
It
camp
was
15th.
not July.
Around
Not
there.
June. I meant July. I'm sorry.
July.
Yeah.
Yeah. They gonna go home for about 3 weeks or so, and then camp gonna start sometime mid-July. And then you're gonna have
Let
about
me
3
look up.
weeks that camp gonna go on, and then August the 8th is the first preseason game. And a lot of healing time in there, y'all. And a lot of healing time in there. Sorry.
But did you really think that DJ Johnson was really gonna make a difference this year? I mean, like, yeah, maybe. Like, nah, bro. Nobody was even
Al,
thinking
that's
about
a
this man.
that's a second-year guy that we moved up in the third round to get. Supposedly, they looked and said he had potential to do something.
He
So
should at
second
least
year,
be a rotational piece or
yeah,
something by now.
exactly. He should have been the third option. I'm thinking, okay, you had Wanham, you had Clowney. This should be the third option coming off for this team in the rotation.
Yeah.
Second year in the ever road defense. You moved up to get him, Al.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We
And he
gave
actually
we gave draft
he actually
compensation to go up and get this guy. And you mean to tell me is what you saying you ain't expecting nothing out of him?
I mean, actually last year he did have some kind of good snaps last year when I seen him get in the game. But I'm still not expecting him to be like, nah, he's behind Wanham, he's behind fucking Clowney. And yeah, maybe like a second down run defender type shit. Like, I mean, but what is that really worth? I mean it helps, but that's all I'm really thinking about him bad. Like I forgot his nigga was on the team really.
Oh shit.
I'll be damned.
Wow. 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 That's all I can say about that. Wow. Like I
Yeah.
said, we gave draft compensation to get somebody that you just said you forgot he was on the team. I guess that's like Frank said he forgot TMJ was on the
TMJ
field.
was on the
Well,
team.
on the sideline. Yeah. I forgot. Damn.
And look at
Nigga
this,
just
JP.
disappeared.
JP said we traded up for Wallace and DJ Johnson, both at that. Think about it,
Yeah.
huh? We traded up for both of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trevor
And that
Wallace, DJ
motherfucker ain't
Johnson.
forget. They ain't forget to pick up his damn paycheck.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't. Once again, I don't want to be the bringer of bad news. I'm just highlighting what's going on already. You get what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
highlighting what's happening. No one is sitting here saying that all this is locked in stone. We're just saying, hey, this is what's going on. This is how we see it happening. And I can't help it or control if you bitches get upset. And when I say you bitches, it's just a term. Not calling any of you bitch.
If anybody gets upset because of an injury, injuries happen in football. What I'm saying is this right here. These guys getting hurt in OTAs. I'm questioning their drive and their desire to play football. What were these guys doing on their individual home activities or training after They left in January. They come back now, and you pulling shit or you tearing shit. I know injuries happen. They could have been working out like a beast. And next thing you know, he stepped the wrong way or whatever. Cool. But we got all these guys. Xavier Leggett, he done pulled or tore something or tweaked something. DJ Johnson now. You got Brooks, who was hurt when you signed him. You got Wanham, who was hurt when you signed him. I'm seeing too much signing people with injuries or about to have surgery. I'm seeing too many people getting hurt. OTAs.
And the thing
I'm
is,
seeing a lot of lackluster, unperforming guys who are getting ready to be cornerstones of this 2024 team.
and the thing is that Dan Morgan said we don't want no more injury-prone players.
That's what he said.
Did he say
That's
that?
what he said.
And then he signed like 4 or 5 injury-prone players.
Yeah, there it is right there. There it is.
That's what he said. Now I can't tell.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I think Dan Moore will figure it out. He'll figure it out. He like you say. I mean, like injuries happen, but it's 100%. It's 100% fact, 100% percentage that injuries gonna happen in football. I don't give a fuck who you are, quarterback, tackle, cornerback, safety, whatever. It's gonna happen. It's football, bro. It's a fucking bloody, violent sport. You know what I'm saying? But you say that you don't want to sign injury-prone players, and then you sign a dude who can't even pass a physical right now, and want him. Like
Well,
that doesn't make sense right there.
they got DJ Johnson listed as a calf injury, not a knee injury. So they had his knee wrapped up, and they got him on video going out of practice on the cart with his knee. But they're saying here it's a calf injury. Amari Bono got a knee. If I give you the injury report, Chandler Wooten is out with an ankle. DJ Wanham, quadriceps. I'm looking around. Let's see who else is hurt. Chandler Zavala. God damn. Chandler Zavala. He on the knee.
He said, God.
He gotta watch you. He gotta watch.
Chandler Zavala is out with a knee injury. Cade Mays.
Fuck.
Cade Mays is out with what does he got? A finger. Injured a finger. Xavier Leggett. Yeah.
What pussy shit is that?
Yeah. Xavier Leggett got a hammy. Miles Sanders got a bruised heel. Jonathan Brooks got a knee. He recovering off the ACL.
Yeah, for the ACL.
So that's your full injury report for everybody. Yeah, it's a lot of injured motherfuckers already.
Cade May's been hurt, man, since he got the chance.
Since he got here. Yeah. Every year, Cade Mays has been hurt with something.
Yep. And then Zavala been hurt since he got here. Cause you remember
he only been here 1 year.
That's what I'm saying. You remember we drafted him, and then supposedly he got hurt in off-season workouts. He tore something like something in his chest or some shit like that.
He tore like my goddamn patience. Is what the fuck he tore.
Yeah. then they said he wasn't ready. He come in and play like shit because he's a rookie. He wasn't ready. Then he got hurt in a game.
Yeah.
I say the motherfucker ain't strong enough. That's why I tell you from the gate.
Well, you saw his ass on that German shit, smiling with that wee schnitzel outfit on, happy as a motherfucker. You should have been working out then.
Yeah. This motherfucker. But I tell you what, when he need to be at home on bench pressing, should have been at home lifting barrels and shit. Out there like Rocky in the snow. Flipping tires.
Dun, 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 dun.
You want to get better. That's how you do That's why I question the drive of some of these guys. Then they supposed to come back in looking like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm ready. You got your ass kicked 2-15, and then you come to camp day one and tear some shit. That's piss poor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
It's
bad,
okay,
bro.
Go. It's okay.
That's
Because
bad.
we're
Well,
not 2-15 anymore. That's what they say. We're not 2 and
oh,
15
zero.
anymore.
Okay, yeah, okay. New
Yeah, but
season,
0
yeah.
0.
Okay,
That's bad.
okay.
You're too
God.
negative, Go.
If that ain't a
You
loser
stop
type
that.
shit. Ah, damn, I reckon.
How
I'ma
dare you
tell
talk
you.
about how bad we
Yeah,
actually are?
yeah. You
Talk about
right.
how good we could actually become.
Yeah, how good we could be. Yeah. How good
Mm-hmm.
we could be.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotta
If we're
yeah.
gonna win 3 games, focus on the 3. That's what Canales told you.
Focus
Positivity,
on those 3 games.
positive imagery.
On these 3 games.
Yeah, on them
Well,
3 games or 4 games you might win this year. Focus on positivity about it.
yeah, like I said, if we catch the motherfucking rookies, maybe the Arizona Cardinals, if they can't get their shit right,
Why is you saying maybe? Did you hear that shit right there? You just said maybe. That
maybe.
means
Just be
stars have
positive.
to align for shit to happen like that.
Stars got that line, motherfucking voodoo curse, got to be gone. Uh,
Here we
any
go.
damn thing you want.
Not the voodoo.
Because if we keep dropping, what the hell you
Papa
think gonna happen?
Chango. What's his name? Papa Chango. Papa Chango. What's his
Yeah,
name?
Yeah, this is Miss Cleo type of shit right here.
Yeah,
That's what
Miss
this
yeah,
sound
Cleo.
like to
yeah,
me.
Y'all better call Miss
yeah.
Cleo.
Fuck.
Call Miss Cleo
Hmm.
damn ass.
That's what this sound like to me, driver.
Uh,
I ain't the smartest
uh,
person.
call Miss Cleo ass. I don't know, man. That's all I got to
Hmm.
say. That's all I got to say. What you think
Yeah.
about it, Al? Give it to me, Al.
Man,
You
I just
positive,
want to
Al.
be. I just
You
want to
give me
be
some
with the.
positive shit.
No, I just
Give me
want to
some
be doing
positive
this
shit,
too,
Al.
bro. I just want to be doing this also, bro. I think that I don't know, bro. I mean, it's been too long that we've been losing, and it's not just Bryce Young, and it's not. It's the owner, bro. It's not just Bryce Young.
Okay,
It's not.
okay.
It's not just Bryce Young. I mean, I think that he can actually get us to like 8-9, 9-8 type shit this season with this coaching and with this.
Now you just blame Tepper. You just blame Tepper. What the fuck? How many downs did Tepper play last year? Give me Tepper's
Nah,
numbers
bro, but
last
it's
year.
not. It's not. It's not.
What
It's not.
was
It's
Tepper's
not
average
just.
last year?
It's not
How many
just.
touchdowns
It's
did
not
Tepper
just
have?
how many downs did he
How
play,
many
bro.
sacks did Tepper
It's
have?
how he's running the whole organization into the ground.
Okay, okay,
It's how he's
okay.
running the whole organization into the ground
Y'all
Hey,
gotta stop
go.
that shit.
COVID.
Yeah.
You want to know some disrespectful shit?
What's that?
Five days ago, Rich Eisen broke down the best and worst case scenarios for all the young quarterbacks that's in the league right now. They spoke on Will Levis, C.J. Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, and guess who's the last quarterback they mentioned?
How about BY 9?
No,
Jordan
sir. No,
Love.
sir. No,
Jordan
sir.
Love.
No, no, sir.
Jordan Love.
Anthony
He wasn't the
Richardson.
last. Oh, okay.
Those were the 4 quarterbacks that they said they were going to talk about best case, worst case scenarios because they saw the the the
The
the
potential.
the potential. There you go, Al. The potential in these guys, and they thought about what they mean to their franchises. Now, why is it 2 rookies out of the 3 rookies? I'm sorry, out of last year's draft class is there, but ours isn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
I
maybe
looked at
because
I
the
was
thrill is
watching
gone.
I was watching
How about
something.
that?
My
I'll be there.
All that new shiny shit. You know, it's gone.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Would that be the answer?
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. I
Yeah,
got one
yeah,
right. I got one
yeah.
right, y'all.
Imagine how embarrassing that is when you have the #1 overall pick from last year's draft, but not being talked and sought as the young other up and coming quarterbacks. Isn't that something?
hmm Why you think they put him on that NASCAR thing? They had to put him out front and something. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Y'all ain't
Can't
seen
put
him
him
in
out of
no
football.
commercial. Y'all ain't seen no big ads and campaigns national campaigns about this dude.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't seen
can't
that. It ain't marketable.
can't do it.
They had
Can't do it.
I was reading an article today. They said that top 3 worst quarterback rooms in the league, and we were number 2. The
That's a
number 2 worst.
damn shame.
You know
Number
what I'm
2
Wow.
saying?
worst. And then the main thing they was talking about was Bryce Young. Like,
When
fuck,
you're
Andy
last in
Dalton,
every list that they put out there down there,
every
and then I
worst
know
list
y'all gonna
as
say, "Oh, he moved up to 24 and all that old bull, bruh." They had to move him up to about 24, and that was
bro.
just on rookie potential.
I got so many lists I can drop you right now, bro. They had what's his name? The quarterback's son who does the podcast. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to give no press on your shit. But you know what I'm talking about. And
Oh,
he
Chris
was
Sims.
like, yeah, man. I didn't want to
Yeah.
say it,
Yeah,
but okay. If you
we say
say, all
Chris
right, all
Sims all
right.
the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
yeah, yeah.
Sims. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, that motherfucker was like, it's top 40, right? He was 39 or 37, somewhere around there, bro. Like, what the fuck? Fuck is
Yeah,
on
well,
this, month? He's just
that's a
bad,
harsh
bro.
reality.
It's reality. It is
Mm-hmm.
reality. It's not a
Hey,
false reality. It's reality. It's reality.
I
It's
Yeah,
That
I
shit
harsh.
quote
sucks,
Chris all
bro.
the time, man, because he got some good takes and stuff like that. He ain't just
Mm-hmm.
he ain't pulling that shit out of the air, Al. He ain't just
No, he
pulling it out of
played.
the air.
He played the
He got
quarterback
I
position. He
bet
played quarterback position.
not even that. He got the
Yeah.
numbers and everything else to back it up.
Yes. Yes, he does. I know. I'm not. No, I love. I mean, I like the Christian podcast. I mean, like, but he played NFL football. His dad was a quarterback. He was a quarterback. You don't think you know how quarterback's supposed to be playing right now, bro? He knows how it's supposed to go. And it doesn't look right to him. It doesn't look right to me. So I watched every single fucking game last year. And 3-and-out, 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 3-and-out. But you want to fucking pull up, oh, the Packers game. Bitch, we lost. Motherfucker, we lost. The fuck? We lost. What are you talking about? It's crazy, kind of. I mean, it's kind of like we living in like a bizarro type world.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
we in
Al.
bizarre
Now,
world.
Al, you took the Al, I've been saying that Al bizarre type word, Al, because I'm like, what's up is down, what's down is up, all that shit over and over again. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Can't y'all see this? Can't y'all see that? But the thing about Al, we was called today since we've been on here. We've been saying we ain't fans. But say y'all just talk shit about the team, this and that. Why are you here? The whole nine. And we were just talking about the current injury. Like
Yeah,
it's disturbing us, especially
yeah.
with the linebacker
It's
position.
like a bizarre world, bro. Like, what the fuck you do? What the fuck they watching, bro? Like, you guys ain't watching the games. They not watching the games, bro. They just on here talking. I watch the games. That's why I'm on here talking with y'all because I watched all the games. I seen every single snap this motherfucker played this year, bro. And it's terrible. It was terrible.
Well, I'm gonna tell you another thing, Al. I'm gonna tell you. Like I said, we're gonna break down. I know, and they're gonna be everybody else gonna be breaking this thing down. But you're gonna tell a lot in these three preseason games. These three preseason games. Now, if somebody sit there and tell you again, oh, it's a vanilla playbook, and they're not showing everything right now, and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that shit again.
yeah. Throw the season
Now,
away.
are
Yeah, throw
y'all
the
gonna fall
season
for the
away. Hey, throw the
are
season
y'all
away.
gonna
My
fall
bad.
for the banana in the tailpipe again? Are y'all gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe again?
Throw the
Are you gonna
season.
say, yeah, you right, they ain't doing everything right now. Wait till the season start. Okay. Then carry your
Okay.
ass to the divisional opponent over there in New Orleans. And the same shit go down. Again. Okay.
Throw the season
That's all
away.
I'm
If he
saying.
he has to play, he has to play. Nah, man, I feel like he has to play like the whole first half of every single 3 games. That's what I feel like. He has to play the whole first half of 3 games. He has
And then
no
what?
he has no room. from what he showed last year, bro, he has to play every single snap for the first half, pretty much. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's against rookies. I don't give a fuck if it's against players that are gonna get cut. He's not good like that, bro. He has to get every rep he needs.
No,
He
they
needs it.
no, they
And
ain't gonna play in the first. No, they not gonna play in the first.
I know they're
No,
not. I know they're not. But I
no.
said this last year, like not. I didn't say every single rep, but I'm saying like at least 2 series. But for not to play the man for like one whole game in preseason, what?
No, he gonna have to. Now he gonna play because it's a new offense. Supposedly, it's they're implementing a new offense. So he gonna play all 3 of them games. You think so, Q?
Yes, sir. He gonna have to.
You
He gonna
got
have
to,
to.
He
bro.
he gonna have to.
You
He
got
gonna
to,
have to.
bro.
So you play New England first. So everybody's got New England and us gonna end up being if things go
1
like
and 2,
like
1 and
like like
2.
they predict, 1 and
Yeah,
2,
1 and
1 and
2,
2, 1 and 2.
1
Like
and 2.
one's gonna finish first to lose the most games in the league. Okay, y'all that ain't me. Now this is early prediction. I didn't put this shit up. It's all over the place. You can go look it up. Okay, so that's a team that's supposed to be close to our caliber. Wouldn't y'all say? So
Uh, I'm gonna tell you like this go. Drake
Well,
may
defense
better
was
not
still
come
top 10
out.
last year. I
Drake
mean, their
may better
defense was
not
fucking
come
top
out
5 last year.
and show off whatsoever, because if he throw a deep ball to somebody, then all eyes gonna be on our quarterback. Hey, he gonna be running with the tools. But they gonna let him play majority of the preseason because Jacoby Brissett is a veteran. They ain't gonna let him play with so much.
exactly. I stand to see Drake May probably start that game
Yeah,
against us.
he has to.
That's gonna be a
He
good
has to
matchup
also.
and that's gonna be a good litmus stick test to say what we got here. Or a good that's gonna be a good matchup. Great matchup for a first preseason game. Hell, they need to do the joint practices with New England as well. Be good.
What's going on?
What's going on
What
with
you
you?
know about it?
Not
We good.
much.
What's
I
good,
just
bro?
wanted to ask both of y'all a question. When it comes to Deontay Johnson, and let me use Xavier Leggett, what do y'all expect to have out of him this year?
I think we were talking about this earlier. I
Oh,
said,
I'm
now
sorry, I
this is
missed.
no, this is off the phone. On the phone, we were talking about this.
Oh,
But be good. First of all, we appreciate you coming on up here. But number one, Deontay Johnson, I expect about 800 yards from him this season, as well as who you said, Xavier.
He
yeah,
said, "Look,
because those are
Xavier
two
Leggett."
new additions. You know what I mean? I'm assuming every Panthers fan's been talking about. For me,
I
I don't
expect
really expect much, but
around 800 apiece for both of those guys. Um, that's with, and I'm gonna be that's me being generous with our quarterback, knowing that these guys the ball is gonna be spread around this year between Thielen, Leggett, and Deontay Johnson, as well as some other guys. So I expect about 800 yards apiece.
And see,
okay.
I don't expect that much. Be good because for Xavier Leggett, his claim to fame last year was going down the field, catching that 50-50 ball, getting a little yak, whatever. Now his get off, he said he got to work on it. He said it himself that he got to work on it.
Hey,
NFL corners, you're not gonna get off clean all the time. And once they figure out this guy, like going out there for the contested ball and he's beating corners that may be undersized or whatever, they gonna take that away. And that means that we got this deep threat type of offense. And I don't believe we got that. So I don't see him getting 800 like Q does. I see maybe half of that.
Damn,
Four,
JP
three
say
something like that.
800
So,
apiece is
can you hear
pushing
me?
it, go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no.
I'll be
800
damn.
apiece. Oh, okay. Well, well, I'm about what you at, JP. I'm about where you at.
Wow.
Yeah,
Can you hear
yeah.
me? Can you
About
hear
three
me?
something.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear
Yeah,
you.
we
Oh,
got
okay,
down.
okay,
We
okay,
got
okay. My bad, my bad, my bad. All
yeah.
right.
I'm about where you at. I say Leggett get probably
Yeah,
350, 400.
Legat's gonna give it around maybe 500 yards at the most. That's the max.
Yeah, somewhere
That's the
like
max.
that. Yeah,
Damn.
max.
That's the
I'm with
max.
Al. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the max.
So we
Ain't
went
no
up in the
ways,
first
ain't no ways in
round
a
to go and
thousand.
get 500 yards.
It
We
happened,
traded up in
bro.
the first round for
listen.
500 yards.
We
That's
still
that's
giving
that's what
you
y'all
that.
telling me.
Yeah,
That
No,
gives a
no,
high power offense.
that's what y'all telling me. Go.
yeah.
That's
You
what I
telling
said.
me we traded up from the goddamn second round to the first round for 500 yards.
So
That's
we got
what
a
you
second round
did
pick back though, damn we. So we all right. We all right, bro.
for next year.
Imagine how mediocre we have gotten when we saying 800 yards is too much for a receiver to get.
I'm telling you,
Just
bro.
just
Bro,
just
he's
just,
a
just think
rookie.
about it.
He's a rookie though, bro. You
I
gotta,
don't
you
want to
gotta.
hear that shit. I
He's a
saw
rookie, bro.
Addison in Minnesota come out and
What you
burst into the
guys,
scene.
Yeah.
what you had the same expectations on Mingo last
Wow.
year.
No,
There
we
you
didn't.
You
go,
had the
Al.
I ain't expect
Okay.
nothing on Mingo.
Damn it. There you go, Al. Say it again. What they say Mingo was gonna do? What did
Panther
he
the
do?
fans had the
What did he
expectation
have?
for Mingo.
bro. Like, come on, bro. Give the man a break. I mean, 500
Okay.
yards is not bad for a rookie, bro. I mean, if he gets 500, 600 yards, bro, I'll be way more ecstatic. I don't even know if that's the word, but I'll be more happy that he did it, though. You know what I'm saying? At least he got there. You know what I'm saying? At least he's not fucking dead ass trash.
Al,
You want fucking
Al,
goddamn Odell Beckham? Who you want?
Al,
You want fucking DK Metcalf? You ain't gonna
Al,
get that, bro. You ain't gonna get that.
Al. I saw Jordan Addison in his first season give us 911 yards. And be mindful, can you tell me where Jordan Addison was picked at?
It's picked like 32, 31.
No,
Somewhere
no,
around.
first round pick 23. Pick 23. So you telling me we traded up in the first round, and my expectations for a guy that they say is a bona fide number one, we gave up to get the fifth year option for, shouldn't be at least 800 yards. This nigga had 900, and you telling me I shouldn't expect 800 from this boy?
How many yards
I
did T.O.
told you
have in
what
his
that
first
trade up was for.
How many
Didn't I
yards did
tell you what
T.O.
that
have
trade up
in
was for? You keep talking about that damn fifth year option and shit. That trade up was nothing but for marketing. I'm telling y'all. Fuck
How
that
I
many?
fifth year option
don't
shit.
How,
give
I got a
a
question.
fuck.
Marketing,
I
marketing,
got a question.
marketing.
How many yards did T.O. have in his first season?
Who?
Terrell Owens. How many yards did
You
Terrell Owens
can't
have in
put
his
that.
first?
Stop that shit, Al. You can't
Then you
put
going back
T.O.
20 years?
No,
All
come
right,
on,
and
man.
then he just gave me T.O. vibes. So all right, the first season 500, 600 yards, boom, and then what? And then he pops off. I mean, but
I
that's
mean,
2 years from now, though. We can't talk about that because we're talking right now. But I mean, that's
but
just
you
the
got to think
vibes
back
that he
to
gives me.
T.O. Al. T.O. didn't even start in his first year. If you remember right, he was always in the shadow of Jerry Rice. When he finally did start playing, he sat a year.
I mean, he
Yeah.
won a playoff. I mean, he won a playoff game in his rookie season when he caught that pass.
Okay,
Okay, Al.
man.
Okay, Al. Put it like this.
Hey, and here's my last thing.
You got an X, you got an X, you got a Y, you got a Z. So who's your X? Who's your X around here?
Yeah, I play defense.
Who's your X?
I don't give a fuck.
You
It's only
talking to me or you just asking?
Any of y'all.
Yes. I mean, me, I don't even trust the whole wide receiver core, to be honest with you. I don't spend much
There
time
we
in it.
go.
Where the Y's gonna
I'm
be.
personally saying that because I know a lot of people like to use what's his name, Deontay Johnson. Uh, Talking about he was the number one for getting wide open. I like y'all do realize he's gonna be playing wide receiver one now, right? You know what I mean?
Okay, there you go. Be good. There you go. So
It's
Uh-oh.
just I heard
What
some
you
people
trying to say,
arguing
B
me
good?
down, and I got a little
So
emotional off of it. But it's like when he only had 1 year where he only had 1,000 yards. and his stats been going down ever since. What can I really expect out of him? You know what I mean?
Damn,
So
be good. You cooking today, boy. You cooking today. You cooking.
no, I mean it's just about ability. He's a wide receiver too. I mean he might have played one at one point in his career, but his talent level is just a wide receiver too. You know what I mean? So
You cooking.
we're literally just asking wide receiver two to be our wide receiver one, and I'm like, I don't think this is going to work. Then he has an attitude problem, which I'm fine with. Because if he end up smacking up Bryce, hey, I feel like all Panther fans feel that way. You know what I mean? When they hit on him for for all of us, but I
But
just don't
why do
see how
most
that's
teams,
going to work.
why
Because
do most
Bryce
teams
is
try
that
to do?
nice guy. He's that mean guy. Go ahead.
Most teams try to take away your one. That's the first thing they gonna do. So he ain't never had that type of presence on him where he coming into a game where people done where they
What are you
done
talking about? Johnson? Are you talking about Johnson right now?
yeah, I'm talking about Johnson. I'm talking about Johnson. I'm talking
No,
about Johnson right
but
now.
last
Where
year they're
people
taking
done
away George
seen for him
Pickens,
and
and
they
he
done playing
and
for
he
him.
didn't eat.
Exactly. That's what
They
that's
took
what Be Good is saying.
Look at here. Look at here. Shout out to the real Steve O. He said Al tripping. A first round pick getting 500 is less is horrible. Bryce Young has lowered many Panther fans' expectations. That's a damn shame. That's what I was saying before. When you get a
I'm not
first round
tripping, bro.
receiver,
I'm not
when you
tripping,
get
bro.
when you get a
You know,
first round receiver and you telling me the expectations shouldn't be 700 to 800 yards starting off, it's 500 and we tripping if we can't even get 500. That's terrible. That's
Q,
terrible.
Crazy.
can I say this? When you made that point,
Yeah.
you brought me back into reality because I was thinking this 500 too. Then when you said a first round pick, I was like, no, he should have at least 700, at least. You know what I mean?
Thank
You brought me
you.
back to reality when
that's
you
not gonna
brought
happen,
that
bro.
up. I was like,
It's not gonna
man,
happen,
Bryce Young
BJ.
did lower my expectations.
Seven,
No,
eight
no, no, no.
hundred,
Me,
cuz.
How many times did we
no,
go
no,
down
no.
the
It's
field
not
like
gonna
that?
happen,
How
bro.
many, how many did
It's
Chalk
not gonna
have
happen, bro.
last year, Q? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not
It
gonna
ain't gonna
happen, bro.
happen.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
His job is to
I
get
agree
Okay.
around
with
the
what
Come
y'all
field.
on, man.
saying, Goat.
We watch
Goat.
football.
I
It's not
agree
gonna
with
happen,
what
bro.
y'all saying, but like Q, like he said, he's a first round pick. You expect your first round picks to always blossom. You know what I'm saying? Show that potential.
Yeah.
If it's cause of the quarterback, get him
Expectations.
this. I mean, yeah, expectations. If we just saying at minimum he should. I mean, at best have 500 yards.
I mean,
I'm
but
really looking at it.
expectations is
I'm
not
like,
reality.
wow. You know what I mean? Are
Expectations
we
is
really
not
that bad
reality,
as a
bro.
franchise? This to
Yeah,
expect the
you can
very least
expect
is
800
500.
yards, but when he gets 450, when he gets 450, what are you gonna say then? You see what I'm saying? I mean, expectations is not
Al.
reality. It's an
Al.
expectation of
You
what you
don't
think
drive.
can
You
happen.
don't trade up into somebody's first round of a draft and say, "Hey, the expectation for him the first year is get 500 yards."
Well,
Wow.
hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Hey, but hey, I'm gonna
Uh.
have to
Because
jump
what
off.
did we
Hey, I
do last
appreciate y'all
year?
having
We
me.
traded
All
up
right. Be
into the
good.
first. We traded up to the first pick, and what was our expectation? To go to the playoffs. And where did we go? The two and
No,
fucking
no, no.
17.
That was your expectation to go to the
No, that was
playoffs.
your
Cause
Yeah,
expectation, bro.
I
It was
told
yeah,
these
all of
motherfuckers
us
we wasn't going to no
expectations. Stop
playoffs.
playing, bro.
yeah,
Playing,
yeah.
man.
I
Now
ain't.
you
You
now
ain't
you
hear
now
me
you
say
talking
never no
shit.
goddamn Bryce Young going to the playoffs.
Fuck
We
out of
gave
here,
up
dude.
all
I
that
mean,
draft capital for what? We hey
I
no.
told
If
your
we
ass it wasn't
replay,
happening.
if we mess around and we play our draft night, we stayed on. We was on like 10 hours that day, bro. From the morning to draft night,
I mean, I
we was
know
on
we all
like
want to
10 hours.
CJ, but
We
I'm just saying,
told
like,
you,
once you got Bryce, I mean, with the team from the year before, and then going into this season or to last season, we thought that we were going to be better team, right? That was our expectations. And then what did we get? We didn't get what we fucking
Al,
expected.
Al. Like I said, we can replay that draft night.
I don't
I
want to watch
told
the
you
video. I don't want to
that
watch the
this
whole
team.
video though, Q. But
I sat here and
I see
told
what you're
you
saying.
that this team was going to be totally revamped if we picked that quarterback. And look at what happened, Al. I'm not talking about Miss Cleo and no shit like that. But I watched that dude at Alabama and watch how that system was. We clearly did not have that system to support the quarterback that we have now. And now it's showing We still don't have the system going into 2024. And it's going to show once again. Now, we have crippled the defense by getting rid of some key players and letting other ones walk and coming back in for the cheap. That's what the whole lie was about today. You had Brian Burns. People say you love Brian Burns, you love Brian Burns. Brian Burns was damn near Iron Man for us. He didn't get hurt. We got Wanham, who y'all said was going to be this guy's replacement because they had the same number of sacks last year. That was Brian Burns' worst statistical year. You had numerous players that had a worse statistical year last year. One key factor, one outlier, one common denominator, and I'm not even gonna say y'all take it up for what it's worth. Made last year statistically the worst year for a lot of players on that defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball. So do what you will with that. But this guy didn't get hurt. Now you got people already getting hurt at that same position. But you let this guy walk because you said you didn't want to play him. Then you want to go get cheaper players out here that didn't want to bring their ass to OTAs. We don't know what the hell they was doing in the off-season workout, but they come back to the mandatory OTAs first day getting hurt. That means somebody, I'm not putting it on it, but if I look at it and I say, damn, you must not been working out, cuz. Something you was doing, you get hurt the first day, second day. I have to question that. Now you getting down to the second and third string. You go into the season like that. Q just told you the depth chart. Then he give you the injury report. You got people on there from last year with some of the same damn injuries. It's gonna be a long one, bro. I'm through. I ain't preaching no more. Through with it.
It is. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. Do us the illustrious favor. If you're watching right now and you haven't done it already, look down and like the video for us. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. This has been the Black Cat Panther podcast, man, and I'm trying to tell you, man, your boy is feeling pretty good. Like Go say, we ain't preaching no damn mo.
I ain't
How
preaching
you
no
feel,
damn more.
Go?
I ain't preaching no damn more. Hey, church is out, and I'm getting ready. All I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna give you the I told you so.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. A man said Buddhist man. God damn.
I guess he do. Church is out.
Hey
Church
man,
is
you
out.
gotta love the Panther fans that's in here that'll sit here and ghost watch for a whole show. They won't say a damn word. You tell them to click the link, they won't click the link. They'll just sit back and then they'll just talk shit. So
Yeah.
hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all remind me every single day of what it means to be a goddamn coward. It's all good. Y'all already see what time it is, man. It's your boy Dub Q in the building. Shout out to all the cowards in the chat, man. It's gonna be a bunch of you motherfuckers after the show. Y'all stupid. Y'all don't know what you're talking
The
about.
comments. Yeah, the
Always
comments.
the whining and the crying.
This guy always talking about, I don't know why you're here. You're not a fan.
I hear it so much. I just get used to it now. It's all good. We're not popular. We just tell you the truth. I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. You
Yeah.
don't like the truth. I mean, hell, go lie to your bills and see if they'll stay on. Just keep lying and say, hey, I'll pay you next week. Just go out there and get them new Air Forces and see how that work out for you.
Yeah.
Your ass gonna be in the dark, goddammit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some. Tell him to go get a new Air Force with no soul in the motherfucker. No doubt. And see how hard the bottoms is on the motherfucker. Got no padding in it. That's just how you gonna look at the damn year with no edge rusher. With no insole in your damn shoe. Your raw ass stinking feet walking in some hot ass shoes. That's what it's gonna feel like. With no edge rush, no pressure on the opposing quarterback. That's what it's gonna feel like.
Yes, sir.
It's rough. That's a rough damn walk, bro. That's a rough walk. Telling you.
Yeah. Shout out to my dog right here, 704, man. Always in the building. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
He always in place. The agent is always on duty, man. Look, if you're watching this right now, make sure y'all show 704 the love, the respect. This guy is always in here, win, lose, or draw. He always listening. So we appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Kitty Kitty. We are the best at talking shit, and everybody know it. So yeah. That's why they get so offended every time they see us.
No doubt. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No doubt.
So make sure y'all bring y'all ass back, like the video, show us that love. It's time for us to get up out here, man. It's your boy Dub Q. We gone.